What's going on, everybody? Five fans, sports fans. We're not allowed to say Super Bowl. Yeah, I heard that was some kind of like copyright thing. So this is the first ever Doge Bowl. You guys will know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about now, you'll probably know further into the game. What's going on, everybody? Chiefs with the ball. Mahomes. Complete to number 13, Pringle. Speaking of Pringles, that sounds pretty good. Sure he's never heard that. What's up, Sam? Hey, good to see you, Sam. I said I would be doing it on Mike's Sports Experience yesterday, but I just, I didn't get back from work in time, and I already had some info put in for this channel, so I'm streaming here. AFC has won 15 of the last 23 Super Bowls. Mahomes with the ball. Oh, what a sack! Are they going to say he got rid of that? I think that should be throwing in the grasp. He was sacked. Let's watch the replay on that, but... Oh, that's a sack. He's done. That should be throwing in the grasp. That's what I would say. I don't really have a Doge or a dog in this fight, but I used to like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense back in the day in the 90s. Anthony McFarland, Warren Sapp, Mahomes with the ball around the corner, and he's going to run for a first down. Nobody on him. Bucs defense collapsing there. It's going to go to friend's house, but I figured I'd stay home and watch myself. All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming in, Sam. Is this stream laggy at all? My internet was really acting up before this started. I think I'm sure all the extra usage for the Super Bowl and everything. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, one of the youngest quarterbacks ever in a Super Bowl, looking to win back-to-back. And he has time, but nobody open, barely makes it past the line of scrimmage. What's up, Robert Kerrigan? Hey, good to see you, my friend. Sorry, guys, I said I'd be on Mike's Sports Experience. I just got home from work, like right before this. Billy says he just walked in the door, too. He should be giving me a call here in a minute for co-commentate. And, hey, we're getting people in here, so I'm happy. And this should be fun to watch. 2nd and 8. 2 rushes for Mahomes for 13 yards. Really nothing outside of that. Mahomes back. Pass. Oh, man. That was a race for the ball there. That was dangerous, though. And if Mahomes would have thrown that a little harder and led him, he could have gone all the way possibly, though. And, I mean, that's one of the greatest qualities a quarterback can have, of course. And one of those qualities that Patrick Mahomes has. And he's good at putting the ball where only his receiver can get to it. He doesn't throw a lot of up-for-grabs balls. Mahomes back. Well, throws that one up. Wow. And see, still only getting it to where just his receiver can get it, but overthrows him. What's up, Billy? Mike Ridger. Oh, I will. So what price will Doge be at halftime? What's up, Racked? Dude, I don't know, but I'm looking to bump it to a quarter. Let's go Doge. Hashtag DOGE. Oh, yeah. Give me a call, Billy. Oh, hey, Bill, we just actually... Oh. Hey, just a second. It's not coming through my computer for a minute. So just call back or I'll call you in just a minute. All right. I never sign in. Billy's trying to coming in, but I forgot to sign in to Facebook on my computer. I haven't been on it on PC in so long. He's calling me on Messenger here, so. Apparently I have to log in. Hope I can remember my password. Uh-oh. I hope this stream is not really laggy because my internet is really laggy. Check out Mike Perry's BJJ match on YouTube. Channel Flow Grappling. Nice. Oh, thanks, Robert. That's good. Thank you, Billy. Yeah, like I said, I was worried about that, but it must just be using up all my bandwidth to stream. So, and that's good. I'll put up with some lag and other stuff if, as long as it doesn't touch the stream. I'm sure you guys are watching, but just commercials right now. Oh, Star Trek and Beavis and Butthead on a commercial. I love it. I love it. This is what we need after this year. It's just a bunch of silly, crazy commercials from the Super Bowl. Am I right? 0-0 here, 11:21 left in the first corner. My Facebook, or my, God, this is, all right, Tampa Bay handing it off to Jones, who breaks through for a first down and about 5 more yards. And God, I have not been on Facebook, through my PC in a long time. It's just a horrible format, isn't it? Antonio Brown is playing for the Buccaneers today now. A pitch to Miller, and that's going to be a loss. Loss of 3 yards on that. 2nd and 13 for the Bucs, who took the ball first today. Man, Billy, I might end up having to go on Skype. This Facebook is horrible now, isn't it? It's a horrible format. Okay. Give me just a minute. All right, Billy, I'm on. Finally. Have trivia if anyone is interested. Nice. Someone share this link in the Facebook group and on Twitter, please. Yes, thank you, Billy. Wow. All right. I'm finally calling you here, Billy. Are we on video or just audio? Let me call you, Billy. Sorry. Oops. Let me call you from the PC and make sure. It's just going through my phone for some reason. Sorry. All right, let's see what we got here. Can you hear me, Billy? Hello? What's up? Slow start, no points yet. Are you on, Billy? I can't hear you. Well, that was dumb. What's up, Phil? Good evening, sir. Yeah, 0-0 piece. 11 people in here. Get this going. Oh, you could hear me. Let's see what the hell is going on all of a sudden here. I'm not getting like any volume on anything. Another day. Yep, I hear you, man. Well, shit, let me see if my Skype works. I think it's, my computer is just like totally overtaxed. I'm not sure why. All of a sudden, I'm just not getting any damn sound from my computer. Well, fuck. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Billy. I didn't know you hadn't downloaded it. It's not a Skype thing. It's my fucking sound on my computer. Sorry about that, guys. This was working just fine the last time I tried it. Here we go again. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I have no output sound. All right, Mahomes back, hands it off to Davis for a few yards here on 2nd and 5. Well, shit. My internet service is so fucking slow. I think I might not be able to connect on Skype. How much does Mahomes and Brady get paid? Mahomes, oh my goodness. It's like fucking $35 million a year or something like that. I think they both are probably now. Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah, about 30, like 35 million a year. Way more than a fighter. That's for damn sure. Well, shit. Once again, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why in the hell this is not fucking working. Generally, I would just shut my computer off and start over again, but I'm getting no volume. Arcade with the dead emoji. I like it. What's up, Arcade? Oh, Mahomes thrown for the end zone. Almost intercepted. A flag on the play. Oh, 5-yard penalty. Holding on the defense. Is it OBS side causing problems? I think so. Watching the game, wishing I was dead. I have the worst toothache ever. Oh, shit, that sucks, Arcade. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, my whole computer is just taxed. It can barely do anything. It's the streaming is taxing it so much right now. I'm guessing that they didn't increase our internet capabilities when they knew everybody was going to be jumping on for the Super Bowl. And now, I got issues slow as shit. I'm only streaming at half bitrate. So, sorry, Billy. Maybe we'll try it again here in a little bit. Stream just fine. Thanks. Well, I'm just not able to get on the sound, though. I'm not able to hear Billy, and I don't know what the hell the problem is. Oh. Wait a second. Still slow, but I think when my computer reset. Yep, there we go. What's up, King James? Stream just finding mine. All right, I think I got it, Billy. All right, I'm gonna call you on Facebook. Sorry about the noise, guys. Let me know if everybody can hear. There we go. Now that should be super fucking loud. Hello, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Sorry about the issues with the sound there, but would you expect anything different?
Of course not. But you're also a lot louder on my end now too. So.
Okay. Yeah. I when my computer shut off, I think it had changed my default for the audio away from my speakers. So.
I see. Here's the other question now. We're gonna need you in the chat to let me know if you can hear me. So. Go ahead and drop that. We can hear you loud and clear in the chat.
What's up, RK Chaos? I want to see Gronk catch the winning Hail Mary. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of either team, but I was a fan of the Buccaneers defense back in the day in the 90s. I guess it was early 2000s with Warren Sapp and Derek Brooks and Anthony McFarland, all those guys.
Yeah, I forgot the nickname for that team, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. And to be honest, while I was watching, waiting for you to call me, I'm surprised there's been no points scored. I mean, Kansas City's flirted with their 2 drives, but I was predicting like at least 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, and it looks like I might be wrong.
Yeah, it's a slow starting game. I mean, yeah, I wish I would have put some money down on the under at this point.
And the other thing is, when we come back on, I'm about 10 seconds ahead of you, so luckily I have my DVR so I can pause and sync up with you.
Okay.
That way we're on the same spot.
I'm surprised that you're only 10 seconds ahead of me. That's got to be the closest I've ever been to you.
Right. And everyone else in the chat, if you want to sync up with us, we'll do that after this next commercial break. Because right now it looks like Will Ferrell's doing our commercial.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I got. What's up, Robert? Robert says loud and clear. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
It's been like, what, 6 months since I've been on the mic? 7 months?
I think like 8. I think I was thinking the other day. I was thinking 8. Yeah, it's been a while.
And this is actually the best my voice has been in a long time today. So
nice. Well, I can use your help on this. I don't know. I know the quarterbacks for these teams, and literally I've watched just Seahawks games this year besides that.
Yeah, I know enough to get us through. I definitely know all about the starting lineups and the majority of the key players that are going to be coming off the bench.
Yeah. Well, and I'm cheating. I got the game volume pumping in, so you get a little bit of info from that in through my earbud here.
The key for Tampa Bay is going to be their pass rush, keeping Mahomes on his toes. Because if you let Mahomes get comfortable, he's going to light you up no matter who you are.
Oh, yeah.
And he has a good pass rush, so they have a chance.
He's amazing. It's, I mean, I don't know much about him besides like how he plays and stuff, but as a player, yeah, for as young as he is, I mean, that's incredible.
Did you get the final attendance at the game? I heard it might be like 22,000.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that. This is in Tampa, right?
Yeah, and Tampa's wide open, so because they're having WrestleMania in Tampa on April 10th as well.
Oh, damn. Well, see, I guess that's the good thing about you having it is, you could go to a game or a UFC event, and I guess you really don't have to worry. You got those healthy antibodies.
Well, that's what I was thinking last night, is why doesn't the UFC do some events in Florida since Florida's open?
Yeah, it seems like were they in Jacksonville once? It seems like there was one Florida UFC.
Well, that's where they did the first one, Khabib versus, or not Khabib, but Tony versus Justin was in that arena in Florida.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
They had no fans there, but that was in Florida. I think it was in like Orlando or something.
Yeah, I don't remember for sure. Arcades, I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of field goals today. I don't mind a defensive game at all, as long as, low-scoring game, as long as it's because of good defense and not inefficient offense.
And I don't know if you guys saw my text on there, but can someone please share this on Twitter and in our Facebook group so we can let everyone know that Mike's on the regular channel, not the other one?
A run for Tampa there. Oh, if you're looking to sync up, I'm at 5:03, 5:02, 5:01, 5 minutes left in the first.
I'm pausing at exactly 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So tell me when you get to 4:31, I'll hit play.
Oh, you're a decent amount ahead of me then now. Okay.
I just watched their second down running play for Tampa. So
okay. Oh, yeah, I'm at 4:44, 43, 42. Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah, tell me when you hit the 32, actually.
Okay. 32 right now.
All right, so we have to go away. I'm at 27, 26. Sound right? They took it away for a screen of coaches?
Yep, that's what I got is a stream of coaches here.
Head coach Bruce Arians, the second oldest to ever coach in a Super Bowl at 68 years old, 127 days.
Damn.
And it looks like two of the three that were before him both lost. Marv Levy, and I didn't see the other guy, but Belichick was the fourth oldest.
I thought Pete Carroll was pretty old when he coached too, but I guess it's been
like 57, 58 in the two.
Oh, Pete Carroll when the Seahawks went? No, he's like 70 now.
Is he really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in his 70s. He's the oldest coach in the league. But that was 6 years ago, 7 years ago now, I think, since they're in the Super Bowl, 2014. Well, and then they lost the next year in 15.
Leonard Fournette ran left side, left guard for a first down, about 5-yard gain. Looks like they're starting to calm down. Brady's going to try to chip away at the Kansas City defense, who tends to be more blitz-oriented, so Brady can pick him apart if he can get a rhythm going.
All right, Brady back in the pocket.
Horrible throw, but there's a foul. Or foul.
I'm guessing the receiver got knocked down or something.
Mike Evans is a legit weapon. He almost single-handedly helped me win the fantasy league this year.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't hear that stat, Arcade, but that's pretty interesting if Brady's never scored a touchdown in the first quarter of a Super Bowl.
That's so hard to believe when this is his 10th Super Bowl tonight.
Wow. I mean, they are kind of, he's been on a lot of slow-starting teams, good balanced teams, and good defenses.
Right. And I guess that, all field goals, not saying he hasn't scored points, but not a touchdown.
Yeah, Brady back.
Another play fake. Wide open is Antonio Brown.
Nice.
And
too bad he couldn't have played.
With his ability to go straight down the field with speed, he's going to open up passes for Godwin and Evans and spread that field, and Gronkowski as well. So it's a big plus that he was able to play tonight.
Well, yeah, and I mean, nobody's seen him in a while, so nobody's got, he hasn't been on the mind of the coaches making game plans, I think.
And vice versa on the other side, Le'Veon Bell's playing tonight for the Chiefs. I wonder how they're going to use him at the second-string running back. There's a dump off to Cameron Brate. Big fucking
nice. Nice screen pass.
A lot of people thought Cameron Brate was going to be buried because of Gronkowski, but O.J. Howard ended up getting hurt, who was their other tight end, so Cameron Brate ended up having his normal catches in a year.
Yeah, I know
they were a little bit smaller tight end too. You can see that.
I know there was some criticism for how much or how little actually that they were using Gronkowski at the beginning of the season.
Arcade Chaos, if you have a way to pause, I had to pause to sync up with Mike as well. We're at 1 minute and 50 seconds right now as Fournette breaks away from the tackle, and he's going to end up getting a first down after all. Big 11-yard run for Leonard Fournette.
Nice.
On the LSU Tiger.
Well, it sucks if I'm ahead of you, Arcade. I think that's the only time that ever happened. It was, remember when they had the Monday night game on Amazon? That was the only time I was ahead of everybody, and it was really annoying for everyone because I spoiled everything.
Mike, it's 3-0 Chiefs, by the way.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm not that far behind, really.
All right, Brady screen pass over to Antonio Brown.
Nice stiff arm.
7. This is Gronkowski and Mike Evans territory. Mike Evans was a touchdown machine in the red zone this year for the Buccaneers, and Gronkowski was born a touchdown machine in the red zone.
Yeah, do you have a dog in this fight? Do you have a preference who wins, or just what fun to watch?
Not really, but Arcade, we're going to go without the spoilers. Do you have any way to pause and sync up?
Oh, yeah, thanks for that, Arcade.
Spoilers are going to make me pull my hair out. That's why I paused to not do that to Mike.
Oh, nice pass.
There's Gronk, like I just said.
Yep.
Touchdown machine.
Boom.
The party animal himself gets the first touchdown, and I guess what we were saying earlier, that's Brady's first quarter touchdown.
Wow. That is crazy. 6 for 7, 50 yards, and a TD. Who would have thought it would have been when he was 43 years old?
13th postseason touchdown between Brady and Gronkowski, most all time.
Damn.
That's big because Tampa Bay's going to have to score points, so they got to keep up with Kansas City. They have to. And anybody that was betting on this game, I think the odds for Gronk to get the first touchdown was like plus 850. So congrats to everyone hit that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I mean, that if I was making the odds, I mean, I guess that's probably about where I'd have them. But,
Yeah, the lowest odds on that one was Tyreek Hill. He was plus 600. But, Tyler Johnson, the fourth wide receiver from the Buccaneers, was, plus 30,000 for the first touchdown.
Nice.
Some ridiculous numbers. It's no big deal, Arcade. When we come back for the next play, Mike will just tell us where you're at and pause it. And Mike will tell you, just like he did with me, when you get close to the number that you're at so you can hit play. And that way we'll all be on the same time.
All right. What's up, Brock Eller in the house? Good to see you, my friend.
So when the game comes back on yours, pause it and tell us what the clock reads.
All right. And I should have put a message earlier. I'm going to put a message over on the other channel right now. Just in case anybody's waiting over there. I was looking over there.
And while we're in commercial break, everyone that's in the chat, go ahead and put out the picks of not who do you think is going to win, but who do you want to win? Chiefs or Buccaneers? Who do you want to win tonight?
And who's buying Dogecoin?
What is Dogecoin? Am I missing something?
You'll know when you see a Super Bowl commercial here pretty soon. It's a cryptocurrency that kind of started out as like a crap coin. I mean, literally, it was like pretty much worthless. And then Elon Musk and a bunch of guys started pumping it. And it's quadrupled in value in about the last 5 days. And then Gene Simmons and Snoop Dogg came out and endorsed it this morning. It's a strange thing. But they're going to have a commercial, and I'm guessing when they have that commercial, a lot of people are going to start buying it, and that's when I start looking to sell and hopefully make a little money.
And am I correct? Is Arcade which one of the viewers is the one that lives in South Africa?
That is, I'm drawing a blank now. I think he's not in here right now. He also has a UFC Facebook group. CJ Smith?
CJ Smith.
Yeah,
now,
I think so.
I heard that there was going to be a problem broadcasting it in that area, so I was wondering if he comes in, if they are able to get it. But anyway, let us know about the clock, Arcade, when it comes back. Because on my screen, we're getting ready to kick back off to Kansas City.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too, so luckily I haven't fallen behind you. Not yet. Tampa's going to kick it off here.
Looks like it's going to be a touchback. No, he's bringing it out. McCole Hardman brought it out. He's going to get to the 20, 25, 30, 35. Out of bounds about the 38-yard line. Solid return of about 41 total yards there for Hardman, second-year player out of University of Georgia.
Yeah, that makes Mahomes' job a lot easier.
Yeah, I heard about that, Iman, that Wentz is either going to go to the Bears or the Colts, and I wouldn't want Carson Wentz. That guy's garbage.
Yeah, he's not great. Sometimes I look at some of these quarterbacks and I'm like, man, I mean, they did something to get into the league, and maybe, a change of scenery will help. But yeah, I don't see a whole lot of upside to him either.
He had one solid year, but he has not been able to recover. Mahomes dropped back to pass. Paul, no, was that JPP? Yeah, Jason Pierre-Paul knocks it down the line.
What's up, PBR, with the super chat? First super chat of the night. Thank you, sir.
2nd and 10. Wentz is also too injury prone. Yeah, I mean, I did like what Jalen Hurts did in the 5 games he ended up starting. So it looks like the Eagles were impressed enough to ride it out with him as well. Mahomes back to pass over the middle. Travis Kelce with the reception. We'll give him 6.5 yards on that, setting up a short 3rd down. And that looks like it's going to be the last play of the first quarter. So after 1, it's Tampa Bay 7, Kansas City 3.
All right. Yeah, it was good fights last night, PBR. I'd say it's worth a rewatch. Bears will be
Start and
foot.
touchdown should back up. Yeah. And say you're the Bears and you trade for Carson Wentz. It's kind of funny if they keep Foles as the backup. That would be kind of ironic.
Yeah, that is a strange one to me too. But I don't know what the thought process is there.
We got a Mountain Dew commercial with John Cena. Looks like what kind of flavor is this?
Oh, that is a weird, some kind of pink flavor.
Yeah, I can't read it. Let me know in the chat if anyone figured out what kind of Mountain Dew that is, but it did not look good. It's bright pink Mountain Dew.
Oh man, the one I hated the most was Code Red. I know people they either love it or hate it.
Code Red's my favorite in the history of mankind.
Is
My
it?
absolute favorite.
It just tastes like Martino cherry juice to me.
It's spicy Mountain Dew. Is the best way I can put it. It has a bite to it. It truly does.
Yeah, I guess I just can't handle it.
It's also got a crap ton of caffeine in it compared to any other Mountain Dew, besides like their energy drinks.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I know that. But do you like the orange wired one then?
I mean, it's tolerable. It's not too much though. It tastes like almost like flat Sunkist or something.
To me, it kind of tastes like battery acid. If I could imagine how battery acid tasted. I guess I just like the regular Mountain Dew. Oh, and I like the blue one, the high voltage and Baja Blast.
Yeah, they have a couple blue ones now because they came out with a frostbite one too. It's like a more blueberry one. It's all right.
Yeah, I've tried that one, Rob. Yeah, I try not to drink too much anymore, Rob. I try to drink the sugar-free one right now. I got the Mountain Dew Zero. It's not great, but it's a lot better than the old Diet Dew was.
I think the closest diet soda to the regular soda taste is Dr. Pepper and Diet Dr. Pepper, though.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper's a good one, and the Diet 7-Up, that's pretty good, too.
Yeah, and ever since Diet Pepsi switched to whatever they switched to, their flavor got a better profile, too.
Oh, the Pepsi Zero? My wife's addicted to that Pepsi Zero.
But the thing with Diet Pepsi and regular sodas, you gotta just drink 1-2 max a day, otherwise it does damage, man.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible for you.
But if you just moderate yourself, just like, if you drink too much coffee, it'll do damage. So it took me a long time to figure out that moderating does a lot, too. The minute you cut down, you'll see the reflection in your body immediately.
Oh, wow, that was a wild pass.
Right off the fingertips. It wasn't going nowhere. They had that snuffed out. So it's going to be a 3-0 for Kansas City. Tampa Bay's going to get the ball back with the lead.
Robert says, I only drink beer and alcohol, no other fluids. It's against my beliefs. I believe that, Robert. We need like the Bible of Robert. Somehow this guy survives on alcohol, beer, and marijuana.
Rob says he tries to drink caffeinated beverages that doesn't give him a sugar crash. Yeah, and there's so many studies that granulated sugar is just as addictive as any hardcore drug ever.
Oh, I believe that.
Craves it. So it was smart by the industry, the sugar companies, man. They got everyone addicted from the day they're born.
Peyton Manning there among the Hall of Fame inductees. Did he get inducted? Is he officially in the Hall of Fame now?
Yeah, him, Charles Woodson, Charles Johnson, Megatron, guard Alan Faneca, and safety John Lynch were the 5 inducted this year.
Oh, nice. Lynch was one of my favorite players. Man, that guy hit hard.
Yeah, both Manning and Lynch, former Denver Broncos. Just want to point that out.
Well, he was on that Bucs defense that I was talking about earlier, too. He was one of the ones I was trying to remember. But, yeah, he spent some time over in Denver, too.
And now John Lynch is the general manager of my other team, the 49ers. So Lynch is cool all around there.
Oh.
Yeah, Tom Flores got in as the coach for the Raiders. They put in a coach, a special contributor to football, and a player from the past years that didn't get in before. And it was wide receiver Drew Pearson was the old-time player that got in.
I see all those fan cutout things that say like play football. I wonder if you can buy one that's like an advertisement.
Yeah, that's true, huh? That'd be smart. Brady back to pass. Gronkowski looks like 4 yards across the middle. Pushes him out of bounds. 3rd down and 6 for Tampa.
Yeah, he's a tank when he gets the ball.
Yeah, John Lynch is a good GM. And he also listened to consideration and got help from the right people because he never done it before. And I think that's smart. John Elway did that too, but I'm not impressed with John Elway's performance the last 4 years, hence why he's no longer our GM.
See, I told you there was something wrong with John Elway.
Unnecessary roughness on the Chiefs. That's going to be an automatic 1st down and 15 yards for Tampa. Chris Jones, their Pro Bowl tackle, with a stupid mistake. Let's see the replay. He gets shoved by the center. Oh, he popped him in the mouth. All right.
Yep.
That's a good penalty every time.
Yeah, I'm surprised how many guys lose it in big games. It almost seems like there's more fighting sometimes in the playoffs and the Super Bowl, but it's like, man, you can't. I know it's got to be, irritating certain things, but you can't keep it together for 60 minutes and not hit someone.
Yeah, Elway definitely got kicked upstairs. My Broncos have been bad for 5 years, and I think it's going to be at least 2 more before we can even compete again. And we're in Mahomes' division, so we're screwed no matter what. Brady back. Looks like run for Ronald Jones Jr. We'll give him 7, setting up 2nd and 3. Ronald Jones Jr. is the big play running back. Fournette is the muscle of the 2 running backs.
I believe beer does have sugar. Well, I know alcohol is.
Sure.
So people don't talk about, like, you have carbs, you have proteins, you have fat. Alcohol is actually the 4th, like, I don't know what you want to call it, like calorie particle. But yeah. I want to say carbs and protein are 4 calories apiece. Fat is 9, and I think alcohol is like 7.
All right, 2nd down, another run to Ronald Jones Jr., and he's going to get the first this time. Good run, about 11 yards. Tampa is now in Kansas City territory, and he's going to set up 1st down. Have you guys ever watched the moonshine shows? They put so much sugar in there just to make the alcohol. So, yeah, there's definitely sugar in alcohol.
Oh, and when you're making wine, too, man, yeah, that's a lot of sugar. I remember seeing back in the day on Duck Dynasty when they were making their own wine.
Rob, my big dream is that the Jets end up drafting a quarterback, and we get
oh, wow, down the middle. Big play from Evans.
I got to run in the living room and get my laptop charger. My laptop just died, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Wow, I mean, wide open, too. Not good coverage there on Evans. I think they misread his route. He was running straight. He had guys on him, and then he cuts off there to the right, a little bit of slants off, and I think he just really threw the defense off there. Let's go, Brady. Just keep it rolling. Brock, I have a feeling Darnold's going to Indy. That's possible. And Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers knocking on the door, going up 14-3 here. And if you were to ask me, like, what team to bet on coming into this, I think I probably would have leaned towards the Chiefs.
I would have as well. For sure.
I've never been a Brady fan. I was not a Pats fan, but I do have to have, respect and admire the fact that he's able to play at this level at 43 years old. That's pretty amazing.
All right, run up the middle for Jones. Gets to the 1.5. Second and goal for Tampa Bay. A little over 12 to go.
I have a little bit of flashbacks in a Super Bowl every time a running back, every time a team's first and goal.
Since my laptop died, Mike, I can't see the chat right now until I get it rebooted. So if there's any questions, let me know.
Okay, I will. Seattle New England, a few years age. Rob. Oh, has there been any fights during the teams during the Super Bowl? Yeah, there's been a few, I think.
All right, second and goal. Brady moves out to the top of the screen.
Nice fake.
Oh,
and he drops it.
Wide open. You can't not. Oh, it's a tackle.
I mean, he did get hit. He did get hit and lose it, but I think he was surprised by that hit because it did not look like he was bracing to get hit when he caught it.
Yeah. Can't get too mad. I thought it was Gronk for a second, but no, it's a backup offensive
Oh,
line.
he got his hand in there. I didn't see that part. I thought it was just the hit. He knocks it away.
Did they throw a flag on that?
I don't think so. Great defensive play, though.
Third and goal from the 1.5. Run to Jones Jr., and he's stuffed. And he fumbled.
Whoa!
Kansas City says they have it.
I think they do.
They're marking him down by contact. Oh, nope. Right there, the big offensive lineman has it. Fourth and goal, Tampa Bay. What do you do, Mike? You go for the touchdown or you take the points?
I would go for the touchdown because if you don't get it, you're still up early in the game and you make Patrick Mahomes pass with this back to the end zone. I like going for it inside of the 5 just because you put the offense in such a bad position if you don't get it. Here we go. There's and there's the touchdown. Is he in? I think he had it on forward progress.
Nope, they're calling him short, Mike. They're calling him short. Chiefs ball.
Oh, wow. Well, they're going to review this upstairs for sure.
Yeah, as Tony Romo was saying on the TV, we're going to look at this 50 times.
Oh,
and we're gonna have a different
no. On a second look from the aerial, I think you're right. I don't think he made it. I don't think he was close, actually.
The ball just has to cross the tip of the white line.
I don't think it did.
So they're going to timeout. What just happened here?
Only one who don't even own a TV is King James. Hey, I gotta give you a little admiration for that, King James, and nowadays to not own a TV.
Yeah, I mean, I went like 5 years without cable in my 20s.
Yeah. Well, I went most of the last 10 without cable. I only got it back for sports.
That's why I got it back too, yeah.
Yeah.
And everything's going a la carte now. Like Discovery and History have their own streaming service. Like cable's definitely on its last legs. I don't think it's going to be more than 5 years and then it'll be gone.
Yeah, well, I mean, Xfinity, I have Xfinity for my internet and the cable, and they've definitely diversified in ways to make money with box sets and or set
Xfinity
boxes.
has cell phones now and security systems. But like the cable boxes, that's what I'm saying. Those are going to die very soon.
Yeah. Oh, RW Stunning says, I'm watching this here and don't understand a thing, man. All right, we'll try to give you a little better synopsis of what's going on. Go ahead and catch him up, Billy.
I'm on a commercial break. I don't know what we're missing, and I still don't have my laptop booted.
Oh, you're still not watching it. Okay.
I'm not. I don't know what everyone's saying in the chat, so I can't help right now.
Oh, okay. Well, Buccaneers just went for it on 4th down, RW, for those that are watching it.
That? Yeah, I can explain that.
Yeah.
They went for it on 4th and goal, and the officials say he didn't get into the end zone, which means it's a turnover on downs, because you only have 4 downs to either get a first down or a touchdown. And since they didn't get either, because they're on the goal, Kansas City gets the ball. And I'm sure I made that way too complicated.
I still stand by my decision to go for it, though. At this point in the game, not always.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with it. I would have gone for it too, to be honest. So,
There's a lot of points in the game that I would not go for it, but
Damn, dude. I'm trying to sign back on the stream, and they're making me watch a minute and a half Bitcoin commercial and no skip.
oh, is it Bitcoin or Dogecoin?
It's Bitcoin.
They better give me my money.
So call stands. It will be Kansas City ball. First down on their own 1 yard line.
Oh, I hear you. Sam 302 says I can't go. I can go without cable. Take away my Wi-Fi, and I go nuts. Oh yeah, we're all hooked to that, man.
Yeah, Wi-Fi would really screw us all over, huh?
Yeah, I always kind of try to keep that at the back of my mind to be like prepared for, if your internet goes out or your electricity. I'm a little ways, out of like downtown and stuff, so we lose electricity a little more.
What's your backup plan if you lose electricity to get Wi-Fi? What do you do?
Watch DVDs. I don't really have a backup plan much. I bought a bunch of DVDs recently. I have space heaters. We always make sure to keep water.
How do you watch DVDs with no power?
Oh, the battery powered DVD player. One of those old ones where it's built into the TV.
Nice.
Oh, good. First down there for Kansas City.
Now it's Tyreek Hill, their main weapon.
Fastest guy in the league, right?
What's that?
Isn't Tyreek Hill the fastest guy in the league?
You'd like to say he isn't. His teammate might be faster. Hardman, number 13. Either way, they're two really fast.
Really? Yeah, I know he's got like a ridiculous 40 time.
And the thing is, he's so short. He gets in and out. You don't see him. He gets in the middle of them big linebackers, and you lose track of him. Mahomes back to pass, dumps in the feet. Maybe Harmon's at 17, actually. They have 3 small receivers on Kansas City, and then a really tall one with Sammy Watkins and Demarcus Robinson as well. I'm 20 miles deep in the woods in cabin, propane, and solar.
Nice. That's smart, King James. Yeah, we got a propane heater. We have a little bit of backups for some things. I have a small generator that could run a few things, but we should have a bigger one.
Yeah. I don't have either, so. 2-yard gain there for Williams. So Le'Veon Bell might not be playing, Mike.
Oh, wow. 3rd and 8 here for Kansas City.
Because it looks like they're going with Williams as the change of pace running back.
And Tampa Bay can get the stop here. So, they didn't get punished too bad for not going for the field goal, except for not having the points on the board.
All right, 3rd and 8. Ball is on the 12-yard line. Nope, sorry, 16-yard line.
Mahomes back. Wow! Oh, and he drops it.
Big drop, and that was Travis Kelce. They're all-world tight end, Pro Bowl, best in the AFC.
What a move by Mahomes here, too. Look at watch the replay here. Watch where he puts his other hand out.
Wow. Damn. And he hit Kelce right in the hands. He catches that.
Yeah, he did. Man. He doesn't drop too many of those, but yeah, that is huge. And he fumbles the punt. Fumbled the punt snap for a minute. Oh, wow. Kansas City recovers great, though.
But what that does is Tampa Bay's decision to go for it 4th and goal is okay now because Kansas City was able to just have to punt it back.
That's still a pretty booming punt for fumbling it beforehand.
That was a great punt. Great punt.
Damn. And that tackle was amazing. That was a big tackle.
Is that a chick that punts for the Chiefs? No, he just has really long hair. Getting windy outside my house. Wow.
Oh, chick. No, they don't have a chick as a kicker. They do have the first female referee here today, though.
Yeah, for a Super Bowl, yeah. Arcade says a generator for your house is the very first line of survival point blank. I guess I got to get a generator then.
Yeah, there we go. We need to have a stream to raise money for Billy's generator. No.
Tampa Bay defense is off to a great start. I completely agree. They're doing what they have to do. They're containing them, and they're getting lucky. Kansas City's dropped a couple passes, which what you need to have happen to beat this team. And that was holding on the Chiefs, by the way. Number 56 on the Chiefs, and they're going to make them re-kick, Mike. They're going to make them do the punt again.
You're right, Sam. Yeah, gotta have you a rifle or a handgun, some kind of self-defense.
All I want is a little bit of land, enough for decent-sized pond to breed fish in a nice garden, couple apple trees, fruit trees, bushes, all the good stuff, a donkey, some chickens, and a quail. Quail, interesting choice. Can the punter do 2 punts in a row that are going to pin Tampa Bay back? He's even deeper in the end zone for this one, though. Oh, that was a shank.
Yeah, I
right
did.
Off the side of his foot.
Wow.
I mean,
should have definitely taken that first one.
The referee says 38-yard line, so we're talking 20-yard punt.
Man, that's a drunk. Yeah, that was a drunk duck.
29-yard punt.
Wow.
That penalty came back to haunt Kansas City. All right, King James got one, but small solar gives all the power needed. I got to be the first dude in the U.S. Sure. Backup generator, food, water, you're good, says Sam. Maybe I don't know what that picture is, so someone tell me.
Oh, maybe a pig.
Oh, a pig. King James says pond is 50
feet away? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I haven't been fishing in a long time.
Save your life. I'm not going to say the rest of it, but they replenish your water. Fishing is a great skill in the apocalypse. Unless the fish become nuclear. Then what are you going to do? Huh?
Like the whole Simpsons thing, yeah. Then you just don't fish, I guess. But
where the fish walks out and beats the shit out of them. What breed of fish do you have? My favorite fish is freshwater perch. Where I live here in Colorado, in northern Colorado, people come from all over the state to fish for our walleye that we have in my city.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was going to say, you have some good fish in there.
Yeah, we got walleye, wiper, which is a white bass, and a striped bass, crossbred. And then, of course, we got the yellow perch, the sun perch. We have this thing called a crappie fish. And, of course, trout, tiger muskie, and northern pike.
Yeah, we have in the lake here, obviously they stock it in the lake, we have a kokanee freshwater salmon that's pretty good. Like I said, I haven't been fishing in a while, but several years back, me and my kids went.
We have rainbow trout in the lakes, but in the rivers you'll catch brown trout.
Nice. More deer than could ever harvest. Oh, I love deer and elk, King James.
I have deer and elk in my backyard every night. I just want to let you know they've scared the holy hell out of me before.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you can shoot those ones, though.
No, and like the elk are tall enough to look me eye to eye in my bedroom window. So.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And like, yeah. Holy crap. They terrify me waking up and seeing that face.
See, I get in my front yard sometimes, but you must be a little more out than me because they run from us. They're not going to come up to the house.
I only live like 5 minutes from city limits. But I live right next to a lake, and I am in the county. So, like, I'm in a rural or a non-rural area.
Yeah.
Is what they classify me as. I have a lake right next to my house, and then I have 2 lakes about a mile down the road from me, and another 2 lakes about 4 miles to the south of me.
Oh, that's
There's
sweet.
5 lakes within 10-mile radius of me. Which is why my dad bought the house I'm in, because he's a diehard fisherman. It's the only reason we ended up where I am.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm about a mile from the lake, from Lake Stevens. But yeah, we should go down there more often. A little handoff for Brady. Nothing going on the last play.
2nd and 13. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Brady drops back to pass. Quick pass over to Gronk. Gronk able to get about, I'd say about 9 yards. Going to set up third and about 4, maybe third and 3. 8:20 to go. Second quarter, still 7-3 Tampa Bay. And if you're Tampa Bay, you're ecstatic with how this game's going, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
The longer you get ahead, the longer your chances increase.
Yeah, and Brady seems locked in right now. And, I mean, Kansas City, they can always score a lot of points in a short amount of time. So you worry about it, Mahomes has got a lot of comebacks, but it is going well for him.
King James, I would love to get some whitetail deer and some elk, but unfortunately, choices I made.
Oh, batted down, intercepted!
Big interception there, and it was off the hands of Fournette. But what I was saying is, I'm not allowed to hunt, so I don't get the chance to get that good meat. But I love elk and deer. There's a flag down, Mike. Let's see what that says. It's coming back, Mike. They're calling holding on the defense.
Oh, damn. What a huge penalty.
It's on number 32, Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger.
Oh, man.
5-yard penalty. It's an automatic first down as well for Tampa Bay. So we went from Kansas City getting an interception to a first down for the Buccaneers. Big swing in momentum right there. Big.
Damn, I mean, Tom Brady's always had a lot of skill, but I'll tell you something else. It just seems like he always has some luck on his side. The ball just kind of bounces the right way for him.
I'm always so jealous watching Rogan eat all those, all the elk and.
Oh yeah, I know he makes this elk, and elk is delicious. I love elk.
Oh, I do too. It kills me so much that I can't hunt. It's such a stupid rule. Right up the middle.
That is
especially
dumb.
when they got in trouble like for marijuana. Marijuana is illegal now. It's like I hate that part.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous. Maybe you can get that overturned sometime. Yeah. You will come from everywhere on earth to get the whitetails I eat, says King James. Oh yeah, whitetails are great. The backstrap on a whitetail, that's delicious.
I love duck too. Like my buddy makes this duck jerky that's just amazing.
I've never had duck. Huh.
All right, 2nd and 9, ball. Or Brady back to pass. I just call him ball. Dumps it off the Fournette. Going to get about 2. Lean forward for 3. Going to set up 3rd and 5 on the 24 of Kansas City. They're in field goal range for sure.
Yeah, and if you're Tampa Bay and Tom Brady, I mean, as you're writing a game plan, I think you're right. This is going great for them. I think their plan was probably a slow pace. Keep these small gains, low score in the first half, and this is their kind of ball game.
Just keep in mind, everyone, the 49ers were dominating last year's Super Bowl, and Kansas City rotted them in the second half. Andy Reid's really good at second half adjustments, so if you're going for the Chiefs, don't despair yet. Brady back to pass.
Oh.
The receiver was not ready. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 5. Field goal units coming on for Tampa Bay to try to go up by a touchdown, 10-3, if they can make it. A lot of people around here don't like rock bass because it's darker and more fishy, but I enjoy it. Elk is the cleanest protein-packed meat on earth, while turkeys hang out on my front deck. That's badass.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, elk actually has twice as much protein per ounce as beef does.
All right, Ryan Suckup on for the 40-yard field goal attempt here. Bradley Pinion's the holder. There's the snap. Holds good. Kick is up. Right down the middle.
Oh, flag on the play,
There's
though.
Flag. We got to check the flag. This could be an automatic first down.
Oh, that would be huge. And horrible for Kansas City.
All right, here's the offsides on Kansas City. This will be a first down, Mike.
Oh, wow.
It's either a first down or 4th and inches.
Oh, man.
First
That is
down.
a monumental mistake.
Wow. So now, on this drive alone, a penalty is taken away an interception, and giving them a first down when they were getting off the field with just a field goal. Mental mistakes are adding up for Kansas City, Mike.
Oh, that is awesome. King James is currently having a backstrap to last a year. That is awesome.
Yeah, did you hear what Rogan does? He only eats meat, period, now. He's only eating twice a day. Have you heard that?
I guess he's doing that again. He did it for a month, but I haven't listened to the podcast recently. But
Brady back to pass.
Oh, touchdown!
Touchdown! Rob Gronkowski.
Wow. Well, he's got a big head start for being the Super Bowl MVP.
Mike, hold on. There's another flag. This might be coming back. Nope, it's on Kansas City. The play stands. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Damn.
Rob Gronkowski is balling out tonight.
And Brady makes them pay, says Rob Iman. 7 says, hell yeah.
Gronkowski schooled that safety. He had no shot. No shot. Look at that pass.
Damn, that's how you do it, boys.
That was a rope by Tom Brady.
Wow.
Here we go, folks. Tampa Bay's come to play. It's 14-3 now. Buccaneers. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter, excuse me.
Tom Brady holding that down for the over 40 crowd.
Big penalties on Kansas City. Andy Reid's going to be upset about that.
Damn, and honestly, you know what? I know we have better diets, we have better exercise plans and stuff now, but from just a generation ago now, I feel like a 43-year-old is just a slightly different human being than it was 20, 30 years ago.
And I just want to point out, guys, in the commercials, if you guys want MMA chat, we're going to do a breakdown of the upcoming pay-per-view during halftime. At least that's what I had planned, Mike.
Yeah, for sure.
And if anyone wants to do trivia, I got like 30 questions here, so.
Yeah, throw them out there.
All right, I'll throw out an easy one for you guys. Peyton Manning's first Super Bowl victory came against what team? Peyton Manning's first Super Bowl victory came against what team?
Yeah, there's a lot of cardboard cutouts.
Tell me when they start spitting out answers to the question, Mike.
I haven't seen an answer yet.
What team did Peyton Manning defeat to win his first Super Bowl? Yep. Sam's got it. They beat Rex Grossman's Chicago Bears.
All right, Sam, 302. First question of the night. Eat backstrap every day for months. Don't even need to chew, so tender. Oh, man, you're making me hungry there, King James. I ate before this and it still makes me hungry.
All right, I'll throw another quick one out there, Super Bowl related. What, in the Janet Jackson debacle during the halftime show, what performer removed the piece of clothing from Janet Jackson? What performer removed the piece of clothing from Janet Jackson during the halftime show?
This is Billy's favorite moment in Super Bowl history.
It was, because I saw it live and no one at the Super Bowl party saw it but me, and I couldn't believe I was the only one that saw it.
I missed it too. I actually happened to be looking at something else.
You don't even have to know football to know this answer.
That's true. Rob Iman's got it.
Mr. Timberlake. Didn't hurt his career, but Janet Jackson took a lot of flack for that moment.
Yeah, that's true. Why did she get more flack than he did? Isn't that like a Me Too moment?
True.
Just another way in that the NFL was sexist. No.
So Rob's got one and Sam's got one. I'll throw another couple out next commercial break. But we're back. Kickoff, touchback, Kansas City gets to the 25. One-fourth thin and real butter, cast iron, open flame. Dude, I'm so hungry now. This is not even funny.
Man.
Mahomes back to pass.
Oh, beautiful pass.
Kelsey gets about 15. See, Kelsey's a warrior, man. He's so tough, and he's such a weapon.
Yeah, he's got to make up for that drop earlier. He was wide open, though.
Can you just imagine that steak and butter on a cast iron right now, Mike? Oh, my God. Oh. A little bit of parsley on top. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm glad you're a fan of cast iron, too, King James. We always have cast iron around.
All right, Mahomes back to pass. Dumps it off to the side. There's McCole Hardman, number 17. He's going to get 5 yards. Solid tackle there by Murphy Bunting from Tampa Bay. 2nd and 5. 5:13 to go in the first half. Kansas City starting to put something together.
Well, they need something here.
Stop, Mike?
What's that?
I keep hearing like paper rattling on your end.
Oh, is that right? I'll stop that. I didn't realize that was that noisy. That's probably annoying the hell out of everybody. Sorry, guys. I was snacking on some now and laters here.
Oh, okay. All right, Mahomes back to pass.
Oh, beautiful move.
Good catch. There's Kelsey again. Kansas City's now in Tampa Bay territory at the 46 of Tampa Bay. First down. Arcade's about 30 minutes behind us. He just dropped Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I guess we should have told everybody to refresh.
My bad.
Sorry, Arcade. Working on a Super Supreme with a jalapeno. Oh, man, now you're really killing me. Oh, now and laters are way better than Starburst. Not even close, Sam.
I don't even know what a now and later is.
Oh, you're missing out. It's like Starburst, only about 10 times better.
Oh, okay. All right. First, Tim Mahomes back to pass. All the time in the world. He's going to run. Yep. Scramble.
Oh, I don't think he quite got the first down, but very close.
They're going to give him the first with that last little juke he did. First down, Kansas City.
Damn. Oh, told you to pause it. It can't be part of the questions.
No, I didn't mean pause the stream you're watching. I meant pause the football game. Pause the game, not the chat.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Arcade. Yeah, we were ahead of you, man. Arcade's been smoking some really good stuff.
I need to get some of that shit. Mahomes only has 52 yards passing by now. That's crazy. All right, draw up the middle. Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets about 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. Wow, 2nd and 3 actually. They gave him 7 on that play.
All right, about 3 minutes left in the half.
Oh, you're watching on like antenna. I got you, Arcade. That's fine. No biggie.
Oh yeah, I forget this since Super Bowl is on free TV, so which is good. And then he's still ahead of me.
Well, yeah, I figure free TV would be ahead of everyone.
Yeah, I'm sure it is actually.
Mahomes back to pass, scrambling across the middle. There's Kelsey again. Big play from Travis Kelsey. And now they're in the red zone. They got down to the 18, first down, Kansas City.
Yeah, Kelsey really working to redeem himself here on this last drive.
Kelsey is finally showing up. This is the first drive where they focused on him. And he's a matchup nightmare. There's no one that can really cover him consistently in a game.
Got some organic THC caramel. King James, I have never heard anyone going out of the way to get organic THC, but props, brother.
Mahomes, 2-minute warning, Mike. We've reached the 2-minute warning in the first half. 14-3, Tampa Bay, 2 minutes to go. Kansas City's knocking on the door.
Nice. I think I need...
All right, go ahead and refresh it, everybody.
All right. Well, you start that. I'm going to go down and grab some alcohol because I feel like I need some.
All right, grab me a beer while you're down there. All right, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In Super Bowl 50, the Golden Super Bowl, what two teams competed in Super Bowl 50? Which two teams competed in Super Bowl 50? One more time with the question. The question was, in Super Bowl 50, which were the two teams that competed in that game? Arcade says the commercials have not impressed me yet. Yeah, me neither. And I was kind of expecting that. I heard that a lot of people didn't even bother doing them this year. You're going to have your big ones like Doritos, Mountain Dew. Should be a couple big movie trailers possibly. And then your couple car commercials. But overall, it's supposed to be a down year for commercials. Sam 302, Broncos Panthers, you are correct. Rest in peace to my dad. My dad passed away the night before that Super Bowl. 5 years ago yesterday. R.I.P. Dad. But that's number 2 for Sam 302. And I'll throw another one out there real quick. Super Bowl 1. Who won Super Bowl 1? We're going back 55 years to Super Bowl 1. Who won Super Bowl 1? Arcade Chaos, Green Bay Packers. You are correct, sir. So Sam's got 2, Rob's got 1, Arcade's got 1. The Green Bay Packers, and was that Lombardi, I believe? It's got to be Lombardi coaching the Packers for that one. All right, guys, we're back from the 2-minute warning break. CBS is touting their deal with Toyota. Toyota wants you to socially distance, but who cares? Big moment for the Tampa Bay defense. Can they hold Kansas City to just a field goal? Be huge if they could pull that off. Here we go. Mahomes back in the shotgun. Tyreek Hill movement to the top. He drifts back to the bottom. Mahomes back to pass. He's going to dump it off. Nope, he holds on to it. Now dumps it off to Tyreek Hill. He's got nowhere to go. Loss of 3. Big play from the Tampa Bay defense there. Now they're jaw-jacking. 2nd down and 13 for Kansas City. Tampa Bay was not fooled at all with that play. All right, 2nd and 13, back at the 21.
Yeah, good coverage there.
What'd you grab, Mike?
Some Bud Light seltzers.
Okay. Oh, they gave him a little bit more forward progress. It's only 2nd and 11. Mahomes back to pass.
Oh!
Nice catch from Kelsey, but not much yardage. Got to the 15. It's going to be 3rd down for Kansas City. 1:40 and ticking. By the way, while you're gone, Sam got a question and Arcade got a question.
Okay.
Here we go. 3rd and 6. Ball on the 15. They're motioning Williams back into the backfield. He was flanked out. Now he's back behind Mahomes. Mahomes back to pass.
Oh, wow. He's been really pushed back.
Big play from Tampa Bay defense. Like I said, guys, we were coming back from break. This was a big moment for Tampa Bay to hold them to the field goal, and they did. Huge win if you're Tampa Bay defense. Big time plays.
Yeah, Tampa is really bringing the rush today.
And if you're a Kansas City fan, are you concerned about your offense so far? Because this is the worst offense performance I've seen from Kansas City all year long.
Oh, absolutely.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal attempt. He's made 36 of his last 37 inside of 40 yards. He lines up the field goal. 34-yard field goal attempt. Should be easy. Snap down, kick up, right down the middle. So here we go. 1:01 left to go in the first half. Tampa Bay 14, Kansas City 6. Arcade says, I want that Dr. Squatch soap. You know how many of these commercials I've seen on YouTube? I hate these people because of that.
That are putting...
You're not a player. You're a man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. This guy right here, I would love to stab him in the neck. Cut your hair, hippie.
Oh, it's funny.
I don't care if your soap's the best soap in the world. I hate you. You made me watch your face so many times just to watch a video. Mimi. That's a new name, Mike. They're probably thinking too much. They need to relax and play. I agree.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I've seen Mimi in her before. It's been a little while. How you doing?
There's a lot of time for Tom. Oh, of course.
Oh, that is a lot of time for him.
And they got timeouts left, of course. Tampa's game plan would be time hoarding to keep ball from Mahomes. That's the heavy run game. Completely agree. And that's how you got to do it. If you're playing a high-powered offense, best way to beat them, keep the ball out of their hands.
Yeah.
Simple. I'll throw out a trivia question real fast. My bad for forgetting. Who was the first team to defeat Tom Brady in a Super Bowl? Who was the first team to defeat Tom Brady in a Super Bowl? It was not Denver. They couldn't have played in a Super Bowl. They were both AFC at that time. Once again, the Colts are also AFC. Who was the first team to defeat Tom Brady in a Super Bowl? There it is, Auburn, the New York Giants, right there. Auburn with the win. Right before Stam 302. So Auburn got their first one right, Mike.
All right, good one for Auburn. Yeah, Auburn was just about a second behind on another one, too.
So we got Rob, Auburn, and Arcade with 1, and Sam 302 with 2. So neck and neck still tonight.
Thank you, Mimi.
All right, we're back. A minute left to go, and Kansas City getting ready to kick the ball back to Tampa Bay. And if you're Tom Brady, your whole goal is, if you get a touchdown, awesome, but you just want to get a field goal attempt before halftime here. Try to add to your lead. All right, there's the kick. It looks like it's going to be returnable. He's going to bring it out from the goal line. 15, 20, 25, down at the 29. That's where Tom Brady's going to start. 55 seconds to go, and he has... Wow, Tampa Bay's out of timeouts? I did not notice that.
Oh, I didn't either.
That's going to change everything.
Yeah, well, this is a good time to have Gronk, though. You know, he can catch those passes on the sideline. Get it and get out of bounds.
Oh, they have one timeout, Mike. They have one timeout.
Oh, that's a big difference.
They can throw one play down the middle of the field and call a timeout. But with 55 seconds, you can still throw it down and spike it a couple times before using the tie. Oh, they're going to run it and get nothing. I hate when coaches do that.
And a lot of time.
That means they're just giving up on this first half. Fournette got stuffed right at the front there. It's 2nd and 10, no gain. And I think Kansas City might call a timeout, Mike.
There's Russell Wilson up in the box next to Roger Goodell.
I bet you're loving that, huh, Mike?
Up with Goodell? No, I was thinking he was with Manning for a minute.
What is going on there? You see Russell Wilson's wife? It's covering her eyes.
I know. What the hell is going on there?
She's actually wearing a mask.
Yeah, she is.
Wow. That's weird.
Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe he's just a real jealous guy.
Yeah, Arcade, I was thinking that just now. You're right. All
Tampa
right,
Bay is
Kansas City
playing
did
just
call
like Kansas
timeout,
City
Mike.
played all year. Yep. Good point.
49 seconds left to go. Kansas City's trying to get the ball back, which is going to force Tampa Bay to throw the screen to Godwin, and he's got 8, almost 9. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Does Kansas City call another timeout? They do.
Wow.
Kansas City calls another timeout. 45 seconds left.
Tom's
3rd and
like,
1.
man, you
Tampa
really
Bay
want to give me
34.
some time.
So, I mean, they got nothing to lose, truly, if you think about it. I get it why they're doing it now. You know? Makes
Well,
sense,
you're giving
actually.
Tom more time to beat you.
But Tampa Bay's not looking like they're going to try to score. So if they
Well,
really
they
are
might
gonna
change
try
their
to score,
mind
it's
now.
gonna hurt 'em. They might. You're right. But if the Chiefs do stop them right here, then it works out. I think that's what they're banking on, is being able to stop them on 3rd down and 2. All right, 44 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd
Big
and 2
play
on
right
the
here.
38. Brady back in shotgun. Look for Gronkowski here across the middle. Brady back to pass. There's Gronk, like I said.
Oh.
First down, Tampa Bay to the 42. Now does Tampa Bay call timeout, or do they just, they're going to rush the line.
Oh, he's still not using the timeout.
30 seconds to go, and the clock's still ticking.
Tom knows
That's
what he's
all
doing, though.
time.
He's going to go for something big here, hope to get that timeout and get within field goal range. Here he
Brady back
comes.
to pass. Going deep.
Oh, pass! That might be pass interference.
Pass interference for sure.
Oh, wow.
And they throw the
What a
flag.
mistake.
That was going to be a touchdown, Mike.
Wow.
Mike Evans had him beat.
Wow.
Mike Evans had his defender beat. Now, are they going to say accidental tripping? Nope. Pass interference number 21 on the Chiefs defense. Ball be placed spot of foul. Automatic first down, and yeah, he tackled him. He tackled
I'm not
him.
so sure he would have got to that ball, though.
I think if he dove, he might have.
It's hard to say. It'd be
All
close.
because he saved a touchdown. Yeah, I agree. All right, they still have their timeout. 18 seconds to go, and they're now on the 24 of Kansas City. Brady back to pass. Over the middle to Ronald Jones
Now
Jr.
you call your timeout.
Yep, got the ball at the 9. 11 seconds to go. They want to spike it. What are you guys doing? They called timeout. You're right.
What the hell?
Kansas City took a timeout. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Tony Romo's trying to lie to us.
Stop lying to us, Tony.
Timeout.
I know you're jealous you never made it to the Super Bowl, but you don't have to make shit up.
Ball's on the 9-yard line. 13 seconds to go. 1st and goal. Tampa Bay. So, Kansas City calling those timeouts have now cost them points, Mike. Because Tampa Bay's going to score something. Because Tampa Bay was ready to go at halftime, and Kansas City called timeouts.
Yeah, Auburn says that he saved a touchdown. I'm not so sure.
Big mistake by Andy Reid calling timeouts. I see his logic at the time, but it's definitely backfired.
I don't see the knowledge in that at all. I think it's just a big mistake.
All right. They lined up, and Kansas City called their last timeout. So they didn't like the lineup that the offense brought out. So both teams out of timeouts. 13 seconds to go. 1st and goal. It's been pretty entertaining last 5 minutes of this half, though.
I think Andy Reid had a prop bet that Kansas City would use all their timeouts in the first half.
Weird low camera angle here. Shoe level, I guess you call it. All right. Does Gronkowski get his 3rd touchdown in the first half, Mike? Is that where you're going with this? Would you throw it to him?
Oh, yeah, I'd definitely go for Gronk. Even though he's already gotten the first 2 touchdowns. That or he'll be a decoy.
Cross the middle. Another foul. The ball's going to be on the 1.
Wow.
Nope, they're calling on the offense.
Oh.
No, they're not. Okay.
Nope.
I'm getting freaked out by Romo. I'm done with him. He's lied to me for the last time. Pass interference, Kansas City ball, foul according to the end zone. The ball will be placed on the 1 yard line. 10 seconds to go. Ball's on the 1.
Arcades, funny thing is, Tony Romo is going to the Hall of Fame, was never going to the Super Bowl. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, I've never understood the love for Tony Romo. I don't hate the guy or anything, but he was never good. He was never very good.
Yeah.
And then he ends up becoming, I believe, the highest paid announcer in football. He's not good at that either.
Brady's going to pass that when he goes into the booth, though. Here we go, Mike. First and goal at the 1. Fake the run.
Oh, wow, he's got it.
Antonio Brown, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Damn. Wow.
What a momentum swing, Mike, in 1 minute.
That is big.
Went from Kansas City having to settle for a field goal and Tom Brady leading the Buccaneers to a touchdown. Who said Tom's done? He's putting on a clinic tonight.
43 years old. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Kansas City's yelling at each other on the sideline. They're falling apart here, man. What a move by Antonio Brown there on the goal line. That was sweet.
Auburn says Jim Plunkett should be in the Hall. What was Romo's biggest highlight in his career? I think it was that big injury.
I was going to say it's when he was playing against Seattle and they had to just kick a field goal or win and he dropped the snap. And he was the holder.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, they were on like the 5 yard line, going to kick the winning field goal, and Brady dropped the snap. Or Brady, sorry, Romo. Not Brady. Brady would never drop a snap. Romo dropped the snap when he was the kick holder.
Damn.
Looks like Tyrann Mathieu really losing his mind on the sidelines, Mike. This might be a problem.
I would say I feel bad for Andy Reid, but I would feel worse for him if he hadn't won the Super Bowl last year.
Auburn says Jessica Simpson is Tony Romo's biggest highlight. He also dated Carrie Underwood, so he did good in the female department.
Jessica Simpson is that is the comment of the night, Auburn.
All right. Extra point is up, right down the middle. All right, Mike. 6 seconds to go in the first half. 21-6.
Damn.
If you would have told me Kansas City would only have 6 points in the first half, I would have told you you're a liar.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Rob says send Matthew to the showers. He's pushing it, man. Like, if they start calling the penalties on all these late hits and all the taunting he's doing, like what he's doing to Brady on the screen right now, they might kick him out. Yeah, he's talking trash and he's getting blown up. 3 touchdowns. Wow. And he was the one that cost his team the interception because he got the holding penalty. I don't want to be mad at him about himself.
Yeah, and I mean, there's already enough emotions flying, and then I'm sure when they realize that the whole world is watching them, that the camera was keyed in on them during the Super Bowl, that's not going to help matters. Yep, send Matthew to the showers.
Good news for Kansas City is they do receive the kickoff in the second half, so they can try to get back in points-wise right away. Tampa Bay kicks the ball straight out of the end zone because of that foul. They had a short field. And I'm guessing Mahomes is just going to take a kneel down, take this to halftime, and the Weeknd is going to perform at halftime, and supposedly his halftime show cost $7 million to put on. That's the word.
Damn. I didn't realize Kansas City was down in every game during the playoffs last year.
Yep, Mahomes takes the knee. We're at halftime, folks. 21-6, Tampa Bay. And go ahead and start. Oh, Matthew's freaking out again on the coaches on the sidelines. This guy's losing his mind. They need to get him under control ASAP or they're going to have a bigger issue. Sam says the weekend is just an injury-free puppet. That's why we don't give a F about the halftime show. We're about to break down the UFC pay-per-view taking place next Saturday. How about them apples?
All right, let's bring it up here.
Prince did put on a good halftime show. I agree with that.
Well, that was so cool from Prince. That's got to be the only time. He came out to Purple Rain, and it literally started raining. That was pretty amazing.
Wasn't there like a shadow effect where it looked like he was playing the guitar with his dick? Didn't that happen too?
I don't remember that.
Look it up. I think that happened.
Huh. I don't know if I want that on my web browser history.
Good point. Touche. I think they were talking about it on Barstool Sports the other day.
Huh.
About the 5 best ones was him. U2 had a really good halftime show. I think Metallica was in there. Bruce Springsteen. I can't remember the other one.
This is at least the second commercial I've seen Beavis and Butthead in way out of character.
Star Trek. It's Patrick Stewart from Star Trek.
Yeah. Huh.
This is CBS All Access. I guarantee it.
Oh, okay. I was with them before the SpongeBob thing.
Because CBS owns Nickelodeon and MTV and all that stuff, too. So.
Yeah, it's a big Viacom thing, live sports brand. Well, that would have been a great time to throw Paramount out, or to throw Bellator out there, but I guess it's for Paramount.
Yeah, $7 million is what the news said this morning that the record company paid for, like, the set and all the effects for the weekend's halftime show.
Oh, yeah.
And he was being a big bitch about it and wanted all the special shit. So the record company ended up forking over $7 million for this show.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Just another diva, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
RW, I'd say this game's going to go about another 2 hours, roughly.
Yeah, probably, because the halftime show is always a lot longer in the Super Bowl.
30 minutes long. It should end in about 2 hours and 15 minutes, I'd say. If you going off my time.
Yeah, I'd say so. All right, I'm gonna bring up the next UFC card on the screen here.
All right. Is the pay-per-view this week or next week?
What is that? February 13th, so next Saturday.
That's what I thought. Okay. And then Lewis Blades is the 20th, the week after, correct?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Early prelims: Ricky Simon and Brian Kelleher. That's a interesting matchup to start things out.
I'm going to pick Ricky Simon in that one. It's going to be an exciting fight, though.
Yeah, I am too, but the odds I'm sure are going to be very close on that one. Brian Kelleher's a beast too. Jim Miller and Bobby Green. That's funny.
Right.
Both of those guys just beat Michael Johnson, or was it Clay? I think it was Clay. His last 2 losses.
Now that Vieira kid right there, mad hype behind that guy right there. Big time hype.
Who's that?
Rodolfo Vieira.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good fights on this card in the prelims, though. The Bilal Muhammad, Diego Lima.
Oh, yeah.
Polyana Viana versus Mallory Martin.
That's really good. Diego Lima and Bilal Muhammad could be a main card fight.
Oh, definitely. That could be a ESPN Plus main event, and Jim Miller, Bobby Green as the co-main.
Yeah, I'll take Miller and Vieira, and I'll take Diego Lima over Bilal Muhammad. You got
I think I'd take everything the same, except for I would take Bobby Green. over Jim
And I
Miller.
don't know enough about the chick that Martin's fighting, so I don't know.
Oh, Pollyanna Viana. I think she's the one that had that like crazy leg bar submission.
Are
Or
they
she's
really showing the Super Bowl on Nickelodeon right now too? They have the Slime Zone again.
what? Oh, that's
Wow.
funny.
No, they're not showing it on Nickelodeon. Liars. All right. Now we move on to the main card, which is where the money is made.
Oh, my Doge coin's down a little bit. They got. Has anybody seen that Super Bowl commercial yet? I haven't seen it yet.
I have not seen the commercial yet. No.
Huh.
Look how long it's just taking to put the weekend stage together. They haven't even started his show.
Wow. I mean, is COVID just an excuse for everything that we screw up now? It can't be that hard. It's the biggest moment of their career.
So on the main card, do you want to go fight by fight?
Yeah. Petroleum Marquez. I'm not real familiar with Julian Marquez. I can think of one fight he was in.
Was he a Dana White Contender Series guy or no?
I'm not sure. I know the name's familiar, but I really can't place it. You're just getting so many fighters now.
Yeah. To
Take
answer your
Munoz.
question about the two of us, Auburn, Mike is in Seattle, Washington. I am in Loveland, Colorado, which is near Fort Collins. You probably don't know any of those towns. Northern Colorado. I'm damn near Wyoming.
Oh, Rex says, yeah, that is crazy leg bar submission. That was her Pollyanna Viana. Okay.
So if we're moving past Marquez, Jimmy Rivera, Pedro Munoz.
That's a good fight. I'm going to take Rivera on this one, but that's an exciting fight.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. And then we get Kelvin Gastelum and Ian Heinisch. Good fight.
Yeah, I got to go with Calvin on that one. I think he's got plenty left in the tank to take out Heinisch.
And I'm truly surprised that Macy Barber and Grasso got the co-main over Kelvin.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is completely set on the UFC card. Sometimes they mix these up, so I'm not sure if that's going to be.
They said last night Macy Barber was the co-main. They said
okay. Huh.
Yeah. So
that is
legit.
interesting, then.
Yeah, Barber Grasso is the co-main.
I might have put Munoz and Rivera as the co-main, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just saying, when you look at the records, Barber and Grasso are like number 11 and number 14.
Yeah, and I mean, Macy Barber, I can kind of see Macy Barber if she had a more interesting opponent there, because, I mean, she does have a lot of name recognition. I think she's one of the most popular women MMA fighters out there. Definitely, top 5 or 10.
Yeah. I'm just checking in the chat. Sam says Gastelum versus Heinisch is fire.
That should be a good fight.
I think that should be the co-main. Captain Buckskill says, how are your Bucks? What position do you play? Wait, what are we talking about? And we might be talking to someone else. The Bucks are winning 21-6, if that's what you're asking at halftime.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, because Trevi McTrev was saying you didn't give any credit to my props to my Bucks. Props to your Bucks there, Trevi.
And then, for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world, training partners, good friends, Kamaru Usman, who has been training in Denver, Mike, because they couldn't train together, obviously, because they're facing each other.
Yeah.
Usman's been training with Trevor Whitman and Justin Gaethje for this fight.
Really? That's
Yep.
interesting.
He's been here the whole time.
Huh.
Usman's been in Colorado for the last, 3.5 months.
Well, I was going with Usman before I heard that. I would say definitely going with him now, even though I kind of want Burns just because he's. I know I'm always hating on Usman a lot, but I mean he's just not. He doesn't have an entertaining style.
Yeah.
I know he did against Colby, which if he gets past Burns, that's the next fight I want to see for sure. Because, I mean, that was a great fight when him and Colby Covington fought, but pretty much every other time he gets in there, it's not entertaining.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Usman. Burns is a dangerous contender, though. He is very legit. Deserves a style shot. I think Usman's experience in title fights will come into play if it gets to the later rounds. So I'm gonna take Kamaru Usman unanimous decision.
I agree with that. Yeah, I don't think he can put Burns away, but I think he will. Lots of foot stomps and knees to the back of the calves.
Sam says, I can see Grasso boxing up Barber. Grasso has Chris boxing.
Now, for anybody watching the halftime show, am I the only one that has no idea who the hell this person is?
It's The Weeknd, Mike. Everyone knows that.
Oh, I don't recognize him without that stupid haircut. Remember, he used to have that haircut that made you want to stab his barber?
He is wearing a stupid smoking jacket from the 50s. And he's got a pedophile mustache now. I don't know if that's all about.
Oh, man. Still not as bad as that haircut was, but...
He's always wanted to be Michael Jackson. He just doesn't... I mean, he's a good artist. He makes his money, but he is not Michael Jackson.
No, and the choreography, I mean, that's... Yeah, the way he's dancing, you can tell he's definitely trying to do his best Michael Jackson impersonation.
They're saying The Weeknd, he is married to, like, Paris Hilton or somebody. That would make total sense, honestly.
Two superficial people that...
Yeah.
All right, thanks for the info, Rhett. Oh, yep, Modafferi kind of exposed her. Well, she was injured in that Modafferi fight, to be fair.
Now that we've broken down the card, if you guys want to throw out any random questions, the forum's yours for the halftime show. It's MMA talk on this show.
Well, if they could get... I gave up on them getting anybody decent at halftime when they had the Super Bowl in San Francisco, and they still didn't have Metallica play. I was like, what the hell?
I don't remember which halftime show it was. I think it was the Packers-Steelers Super Bowl, but it was like, I don't know if it was Maroon 5 or Gwen Stefani's group, no doubt, but whoever it was so bad. They were off pitch. The music track behind them was way too fast. They sounded so effing bad. It might have been Gwen Stefani.
I think it was Stefani, because I was going to say, I think Maroon 5, I think I listened to a little bit of that, and it wasn't too bad.
So I do think it was Gwen Stefani on that one, but it was so bad.
Yeah, I know The Weeknd had like one huge hit, but I can't even think of what that is, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not...
Now that he's going in the back and stuff, can you tell him $7 million now? What a waste, dude. This is the kind of stuff he demanded with this set right here.
Oh, man.
Because it matches his music video. So dumb.
Well, I mean, I do know that they don't get paid for the Super Bowl performances, because basically you're buying a big commercial for yourself, or you're getting it for free.
Yeah. And that'd be cool, but just perform on the stage like every other halftime show has ever done.
Yeah, this is weird, yeah.
It's making me have a seizure, I think.
Oh, he's definitely trying to have a Thriller moment here, you can tell. Yeah, I can totally see
you
your...
don't care about COVID, they're touching each other. Want to point that out?
Well, they all have masks on but him, so he doesn't care about it. No. Didn't you know famous people don't have to worry about COVID, Billy? You notice how many famous people you see never wearing masks while they're telling everybody else to wear them?
Yeah.
Izzy has a tough fight in his hands with Jan. Oh, Sam302 wants to talk about something better, Jan and Izzy. Do you give Jan much of a chance in that fight?
I do. I truly do. Mostly because I hate Adesanya.
Am I the only one that likes him? I think I am. In our entire MMA with Friends family.
I so badly don't want Jan to lose the belt after his story. I want Jan and Glover's chair to get that fight. I want to see that title fight.
He does have a great story, and I kind of feel like Izzy is kind of stepping out of turn. Just I don't think they should have gave him the light heavyweight shot right out of the gate. I think if you want to go fight in another division, you got to go over to that division and get a win.
Right. Completely agree. I mean, they don't make Conor do that, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it would have made a lot more sense if John Jones was still champion in the division and he was fighting like the number 1 or 2 contender. That would make a lot more sense.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of like he's just going over there to grab a belt, to taunt John Jones. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. So yeah, that's pretty strange.
Let's check out the next Bellator card when we got time.
Oh, Arcade Chaos, you're right. That is his big song. I can't feel my face. Thank you, Arcade. Remember that now. I don't. Is there a Bellator card announced? Last time I seen, there was nothing announced for Bellator.
They completely paused it or what?
I don't know if they're. Man, I don't even know if they're going to have a 2021. I'm sure they are, but it's just said coming soon. The last several times. Yep, still coming early. 2021, live and free. 2021 matchups coming soon. That's what it says on the Bellator site.
Wow. Okay then.
Wouldn't that be something if Viacom after all this time decided to pull the plug on Bellator?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but that's been up there since November, I believe, since right after their last card. It said coming soon as far as cards.
Huh. All right. Well.
But speaking of organizations that could be in trouble, though, did you see the article on Bloody Elbow? I think it was several other places, too, though, about ONE FC's finance, though, and how much money they're losing?
No, I didn't.
So ONE FC at the deficit, they're losing about $100 million a year. They just released their 2019 financials, and they lost about $100 million that year. It's projected, they're kind of going to be given a freebie as far as 2020, but they're ran all by enthusiastic investors over there. And, there's a lot of worry that they may not make it through 2022.
Yeah, that's an eye opener because the way they were talking, they were always saying we have the biggest audience and all this stuff,
Oh, Captain Buzzkill, I'm sorry. I just caught it. Says, I mean, like what happened to real bands that actually play instruments. This is high budget karaoke. I agree with you, man.
UFC should just buy up Bellator. Well, that's what they did with Strikeforce, WEC.
Yeah, if the UFC wants to really lose that lawsuit, that would be a good move for them.
What lawsuit is that?
The lawsuit the UFC has against them from like over 700 former fighters, organizations, and it's just gone. It was approved by judges in the court to go to the next level, which I think that just means they get to hear testimony. But yeah, they're looking at billions of dollars for a North American monopoly on MMA.
Wow.
Yeah, I know Viacom owns, and I mean, Bellator, that's really their only argument in North America for not having a monopoly right now.
What about the PFL, though?
Okay, now they have PFL, I guess, yeah, which is also on ESPN, but yeah, PFL, that's a good point. And, they've been around for a while just under the World Series of Fighting name beforehand.
Yeah.
Which... Huh. I'm not sure. I mean, I've always loved tournaments, but the way the PFL does it and stuff, sometimes it makes me wish that they would just go back to World Series of Fighting.
Yeah.
Because it's just so long in between. It seems like it's so long in between fights, and maybe a lot of it's because there was no 2020 season. But you get the same fighters. I mean, we're going to have a lot of the same fighters for a third season now.
That's a good point.
And I really wish Anthony Pettis, not that I think Pettis could beat Rory, but I really wish they were in the same division because, that would be an interesting fight.
Yeah. That's a good point. And, like, a true MMA fan is going to want all these organizations to succeed so we can watch good fights all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I definitely want Bellator, ONE FC, PFL, all of them to succeed. I'm really surprised that PFL made it through 2020, though.
Mike?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, me and your dumbasses are over here talking about fight organizations. There's like some weird fight going on in chat, and I don't get it.
Oh, between Captain Buzzkill and Rat? Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of ignoring it.
Oh, okay, I was like, I missed something. 'Cause I was trying to keep up with chat, and I looked over, and I don't get it.
Oh, Combates America? Yeah, Combates America's... Where did that go to, Rob? It was on...
Was Tito still involved with that at all?
Yeah, Tito Ortiz was. He had a fight over there. But they were having some pretty good fights, actually. And then I know they were on Fight TV for a while. They were on DAZN. And then I seen a pay-per-view on Fight TV, and then they just, disappeared.
Huh.
Rob says Univision owns Combates America. Okay, but where do they show it?
Because I think that's a market that could take off. The Combates America's market.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, whoever breaks into the Mexican market for MMA is going to make an absolute killing because they're such loyal boxing fans.
Right.
Got upset earlier. Oh, I hear you, Captain Buzzkill. Yeah, that's not the biggest thing. Don't make too big of a deal out of it, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Don't make me bang your punk asses. Just kidding.
Yeah, you guys stress me and Billy out when you guys fight. Is the weekend like the whole damn halftime show? I mean, do we get anybody else? I mean, I'm about to grab a bottle and protest here.
I think he was doing it by himself. I didn't hear anyone else.
Oh, him and all these people with masks on, yeah. With like mummy masks or something.
Yeah.
He's kind of an ugly mofo, too, to be honest.
Well, someone in the chat is a nut hugger for him, so congrats on that.
Bitcoin has recovered. Most recent losses, FYI. Thank you, Rect. We need to pump that Dogecoin. I still haven't seen that commercial. I'm waiting to sell. One of my friends sent me a copy of that commercial, and I immediately, stupid me, I immediately put over $500 in it. But I'm hoping to get a big bump.
Nice. So before halftime ends, I want your thoughts on Lewis and Blades.
Very stupid call out for Derek Lewis. Horrible matchup. Curtis Blades dominates.
Like, wears him out quick, too, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I got to give Lewis some credit. One, for the call out. Two, for, really addressing his diet and, his training and stuff and saying, hey, there's an issue here. Yeah. But, I mean, as someone myself that has struggled with weight, throughout my lifetime and, getting to the gym when I should be and stuff, you don't just flip a switch and say, hey, now I'm going to be healthy and go to the gym and there's never going to be any issues.
I'm going to run and grab a bottle of water out of the fridge. I'll be right back.
Okay. I mean, we would all be walking around looking like Yoel Romero if that was the case. I want fighting. I was just joking. I guess it triggered. Oh, jeez. Yeah, hug it out, guys. I just take my Lewis rag out and wave it around in the air. Lewis has a terrible attitude and work ethic. Yeah, he says he's not even an MMA fighter. It's like he doesn't care at all. Yeah, he doesn't watch UFC, which, amazingly, there's several fighters that really say that they don't watch much MMA, but then I know he's been very open in several interviews when they asked him on MMA Junkie. I can think of one in specific where they asked him, he said, what will your your pre-week meals be? And he goes, well, I'm going to cut down to, 2 McChickens a meal and a McChicken and a double cheeseburger, something like that per meal instead of 2 of each. And then I should make 265. And he was dead serious. I mean, he was training on McDonald's. So probably not the best idea.
All right, I am back.
All right.
Any thoughts on the Cyril Gain versus Rosenstruck fight?
I would say generally a big step up for Cyril Gain, but I kind of do feel like Rosenstruck is really overrated too. This is going to be a big fight for him.
Yeah,
because I thought that was a horrible call to end that fight with 15 seconds left when Overeem had been destroying him for 5 rounds. And then, I wasn't real impressed with Francis Ngannou against Rosenstruck. He just lands the one big shot, but all Rosenstruck did was back up, not block, not have defense, and get hit with the big shot and get knocked out.
True that. Let's talk about how disappointing Overeem's performance was last night.
Oh, yeah, that was surprising. I've never seen him get hit so much. I mean, I know his chin had kind of, had not been what it was, but he usually did not get hit with the quantity of punches he got hit with, and so easily. And the grappling was garbage. He had nothing.
I saw it when they showed the clip of him warming up in the back. He looked lethargic. He looked like he was still asleep. And when he came out and fought, all he did was back up and turtle shell. So he was either injured or wanted no part of that fight.
Or maybe he just wasn't feeling it that day. I mean, I don't know.
Hard to tell. But Corey Sandhagen became a star last night.
Oh, wow. Wasn't that a scary moment, though, for Frankie Edgar being knocked unconscious? And I got even more love for Corey Sandhagen, though, because, he started to celebrate a little bit, and he looked down at Frankie, and it was like he didn't even really want to celebrate. He was just worried about Frankie. And that's really classy.
It was a bad knockout. It was a scary one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, somebody said something about, I hope Frankie doesn't die, and I know they were probably trying to be funny, but, I mean, I, legitimately kind of had that thought in my head. I was like, wow, I really hope he's okay, because that was really bad.
Have you heard anything online about Frankie today? I haven't seen anything.
No, I haven't. I mean, I know he, he was standing up there at the end on his own accord, for when they held up, Corey's hand. But, I haven't heard anything. Russell Wilson, 2020 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year. Sorry, what was that?
I was saying the same thing you just did. It's the exact same. All right, guys, transitioning back to the second half. If you're Kansas City, you just need to put your pedal to the metal, man, and go to it. Score points like you know how to.
Yeah, I mean, Kansas City, I wonder if they're urgent enough at halftime. Having come back from deficits like this so many times, I wonder if you kind of get to a point to where you kind of take it for granted a little bit.
They can score so fast that you never count them out.
Yeah, and 15 points with a 2-point conversion. I mean, this is still just a 2-score game, and the Chiefs are going to get the ball back right now.
All right,
there's the kickoff.
He's bringing it out.
And it looks like he does not get to the 25.
If you're Tampa Bay, you just need your defense to hold up and keep owning that clock, own the time of possession, win that time clock battle.
What's going on, D. Brown? Good to see you.
All right, guys. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 19. Patrick Mahomes in shotgun. Kelsey's going to go in motion, get back on the line, get in stance. Draw play up the middle.
Oh, nice run down the middle.
Big hole. Big hole. 20, almost 30 yards there on 1st down for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Just what the doctor ordered for a Chiefs fan. Beautiful run right up the middle. No one was bringing him down for a while.
Wow, yeah, he just broke loose.
Ball is out to, I'd say, the 47 now. And if they can get that running game going, that's going to open up that play-action pass, and that makes them unstoppable.
Yeah, that's a great start for Kansas City for the second half.
Mahomes back to pass over the middle. It's got Kelsey, 9 yards. Just chipping away. 2nd and short for Kansas City.
How do you break up the rhythm? I know it's early, just a few plays, but if you're Tampa Bay, how do you break up the rhythm that looks like Mahomes might be getting into here, Billy?
I would try to disguise some of my coverages, throw in a delayed blitz from a safety or a middle linebacker. Don't let Mahomes get into the rhythm. You got to keep him out of rhythm.
Oh, wow. Nice little stutter step there and a little deficiency by the Bucs defense there.
Edwards-Helaire, 2 really good runs to start the second half. And just like that, Kansas City's in Tampa Bay territory, knocking on points. They've already got the ball down to the 36-yard line of Tampa Bay. 1st and 10.
Oh, that was a nice little shimmy. That looked like a video game shuffle.
Tampa Bay get pressure on Mahomes. All right, now
goes the other direction.
He gets 2 to the right side. Solid tackle there by second-year player Devon White, linebacker from LSU.
Well, and I have a feeling what Kansas City was talking about at halftime, and it looks like that was mix it up and, be less predictable.
Yeah, because they've already focused more on the run than they did the whole first half. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line of the Bucs. Mahomes back to pass. Quick pass over the middle. Oh, bad mistake there. He just slipped there, Mike Hardman. So it's going to be no gain.
Yeah, he got a little help, but yeah. Kelsey has to drop down a little bit. Nope, maybe he didn't get. Maybe it's just all the slip there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
D. Brown in the house, says Robert. Good to see you, D. Brown.
All right, 3rd and 7. A little under 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. 0-5 so far on 3rd down passing for Kansas City.
Oh, wow, and he's really being rushed again.
Over the middle.
Great defense by Tampa Bay on both sides of the field.
I am utterly impressed with the defensive play calling from their defensive coordinator tonight. He is batting 1,000. He's letting Kansas City get their plays because they're going to get it, but the dam is not breaking, if you know what I mean. Like, there's some cracks, of course, but the dam will not break. Kansas City's forced to punt.
Yeah, Tampa Bay might have a hard time holding on to him in the offseason.
Nope, they're going to go for a long field goal, Mike.
Oh, 52 yards.
Butker's going to go for a 52-yard field goal.
In an indoor dome, that's not the worst. Here it is, and it's up.
Right down the middle. He got it.
And we got a 12-point game.
All right, your new score, 11:26 to go in the third quarter. Tampa Bay 21, Kansas City 9. Tampa Bay still keeping Kansas City out of the end zone. That's a big win.
Yeah, it is. They're chipping away, but yeah, 3 field goals against 3 touchdowns so far. And the red zone is the difference.
We got Samuel L. Jackson yelling at some, Care Bears or something here.
And Rex says, what is the best commercial so far?
This might be the best commercial so far. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty good. That one and that one with Patrick Stewart and Beavis and Butthead.
It's pretty much just a bunch of video game characters with Samuel L. Jackson yelling at him.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That was pretty good.
Dude, that's a callback to that movie Deep Blue Sea where he gets killed by the shark, remember?
I haven't seen that.
It's from like 1995.
What is the name of it?
Deep Blue Sea.
Never seen it. No.
Wow.
I wasted a lot of my life watching a lot of cheesy mixed martial arts movies. And, until I met my wife and she made me actually watch something decent. The Wayne's World guys. That's great. Oh, favorite Samuel Jackson movie? Of course, Pulp Fiction. That's the only right answer.
Look how old Wayne's World is, dude. Cardi B.
Oh, yeah. Wayne's looking old.
Huh. It looks like he had plastic surgery, too, man. Looks like he had a facelift.
Yeah. Oh, yep. As an Uber Eats.
Huh. I hate the show Young Sheldon. I just want to be on the record.
But guys, if you're looking to get more money and something back, Uber Eats isn't giving you $10 off your first order like we are.
Grubhub.
Just use our code for Grubhub, and Uber Eats doing a free advertisement for us because they don't give you $10 towards your first order, but we do. Just use our code right there and get $10 off your first order with Grubhub.
Wow. I did not know that, Rob. Did you know Dana Carvey's 65 now?
Yeah, I seen that. I didn't know that until he put that up there.
That's crazy.
Samuel Jackson's like 75 though, and he looks great.
I just remember Dana Carvey when he made that horrible movie, Master of Disguise.
I've heard of it, never seen that one either, though.
Looks like they got it out to the 25 there on the kick return by Mickens from Tampa Bay.
Yeah. You know what I finally seen, though, and I've been wanting to. I finally talked my wife into watching it the other day, was Idiocracy. That movie was not as bad as I was told. That's not a bad movie.
With
Idiocracy?
Yeah, where the guy, with Luke Wilson.
Yeah.
He's born into like a world of dumb people, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did take an edible before the movie, me and my wife, so that probably made it much better, but...
Draw up the middle, gets 3 yards for Ronald Jones Jr., 2nd and 7, Tampa Bay, at the 28-yard line. How many teams have got to play in the Super Bowl in their hometown? This is the first one ever, Greg. This is the first time in the history of the NFL that a home team has made it to the Super Bowl.
I didn't realize this was the first time ever. Is that because that they're able to have fans? Did they move it? Was that the original venue?
No, it was always supposed to be here. This was the original venue.
Okay.
They set the Super Bowl locations up like 4 years in advance.
I know they always try to have them in cities with nice weather, though, which means Seattle's pretty much always out.
If you don't have nice weather, they have to have a dome because they can't risk a delay.
Yeah.
Yep. Because when we built our new stadium in Denver, they said if you want Super Bowl, build that dome, and it was going to cost the taxpayers like another $100 million, and they didn't do it.
Huh.
But they said
interesting. Seattle, Quest has a collapsible dome, but
that'll work.
Yeah, I don't know if Seattle's a very attractive city for the Super Bowl. It'd be nice.
They've had 2 Super Bowls in Detroit, Michigan. That should end any debate.
This is true. Bucks moving the ball, Arcade Chaos.
Detroit, Michigan's like hanging out in your local like.
Oh, beautiful move here.
Is that Gronk?
Nope.
Who was that?
Way too small to be Gronk, number 28.
Leonard Fournette, running back out of LSU.
Leonard Fournette. The only thing I could think while he was running with the number 28 was Warwick Dunn, because he's about the same size and he wears his number.
I didn't see the number or anything. I just saw the end tackle. I was looking down at the chat. But Leonard Fournette was a first-round pick from Jacksonville, and they cut him before the season started this year, and Tampa Bay scooped him right up.
Oh, he's doing well for him here.
Run. He's going to get about 4 on first down, Fournette does. Set up 2nd and 6, almost at midfield now, Tampa Bay. And
oh, no, next year the Super Bowl is in Inglewood? Really, Rob?
In the new LA stadium, I bet.
Long Beach, Inglewood. That sounds like a dangerous Super Bowl.
No, because of that $1 billion stadium, they bought so much property surrounding it.
Ah, that's true. That's probably true. Of course, I went to the Golden State Warriors, stadium in Oakland, or is it? I guess it's San Francisco now. I'm not sure where the borders.
The new one's in San Francisco.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking we were in San Francisco. The old one was in.
The old one was in Oakland.
Yeah, neither one of them were in too bad areas though. Oh wow, big move
across the middle. Big play, Gronkowski, and I'm telling you guys, I thought this could happen, but I didn't bet on it, and I'm hating myself that Gronk might be the MVP tonight if the Bucs win.
Well, he's certainly the MVP up to this point.
2 touchdowns, like 5 or 6 receptions. And, like, his plays have been big plays. That's a big catch right across the middle. Puts him in scoring range.
Wow. And look at how upset Matthews is there that somebody blew the coverage on Gronkowski.
Arcade, I don't know what to tell you, but anything you write will be a spoiler.
Oh, wow. Fournette.
To the house. Touchdown,
Fournette
Buccaneers.
threw them down. That was a big run.
Fournette. And, Mike, it's starting to creep in that this might happen.
Tampa Bay has really just torn this game wide open.
I mean, we're into the second half now, and Kansas City cannot keep Tampa Bay out of the end zone, and Kansas City's offense is only kicking field goals.
Yeah, that puts them up 18. Going to be 19 with an extra point here if they can get it.
Yeah, it would be 19. You're right.
And I mean, we're halfway through the third quarter. This is a quick game.
We are. He missed the extra point. No, he got it.
Yep, you got it. It was close though.
All right, little under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's 28-9. Tampa Bay. Tom Terrific is about to be a 7th Super Bowl winner if this continues.
Wow, and I gotta say, like I said, I've never been a big fan of of Tom. I wasn't a fan of the Patriots and stuff, but I mean I am a fan of the over 40. And if you're not that old, I think you always want to see the older guys do better though, because it just gives us a different idea of what else is still possible for you as you age.
And the X factor coming in, I thought would have been Tampa Bay's defense. Right now, it's Kansas City's defense. They cannot stop Tampa Bay at all.
Good. Yeah, that's a good point.
Even if Mahomes can get him in the end zone right now, their defense is not stop the Buccaneers one way or the other.
Oh, wow. Is that true? Rob Iman comments of the night right here. Andy Reid is drinking Safeway Cola. They had to have written him a check for that. I didn't catch that. Because you would have to be paid to drink Safeway Cola. That's crap. That stuff's pretty awful.
Safeway soda is the worst generic soda ever. Their generic Mountain Dew, they call Mountain Breeze.
Oh, jeez.
It's water. It's so bad.
Yeah, they must have wrote him a good check.
Well, he can enjoy that check because he's about to lose the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's about to lose some teeth, too. Yeah, like I said, some horrible soda. The only one I could think of that was worse was Janet Leigh back in the day.
I wonder what it's going to look like tonight if Tampa Bay wins the Super Bowl in their hometown. That's going to be nuts.
Oh, wow, yeah. There could be a bit of a spike in cases. That definitely sounds like a super spreader event.
Wonder how many babies are going to be made in that town tonight, too.
That's a good point. So do they not have a social distancing policy in Tampa? They don't have any laws towards COVID in Tampa, Greg. No. Although there's not a lot of people in the stadium.
Masks are a suggestion is what I've heard. They're suggested, not required, or even recommended.
But here's something, and I'm not trying to get kicked off of YouTube, so guys don't hate on me. No, but you look at the numbers for a state like California that's been completely draconianly locked down. I mean, they even banned outside restaurants. And then Tampa, it's just wide open. And they have way, way less cases in Florida, even per capita, than California. California is absolutely horrendous.
If you look at the stadium tonight, everyone's wearing masks. That's not Tampa Bay's rules. That's the NFL making everyone wear these masks.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The NFL, they're finding guys. They find Pete Carroll, actually. I think it was the first regular season of the game because he wasn't wearing his mask properly.
Yeah. The NFL said long ago that whoever's going to the Super Bowl has to wear a mask because that's the NFL's personal private company requirements.
And I get it. It's just a liability. It doesn't look good on TV. You're just going to get so much hate. I mean, take away the whole safety issue and any debate on that. Just seeing everybody on TV without masks, they would get way too much hate.
Yeah.
What's up, Auburn Slim? Hello, Mike. I was in prison again. How are you? What's up, Alexander Denning? Dude, you got to stay out of prison, man.
Who went to prison?
Alexander in the chat here.
Gotta correct that, man.
Dude, yeah.
It's so hard to get out of the system in the United States or in some other places too, because like once you're in trouble, they follow you for so long, just making sure that you fuck up again. I hate that part.
Oh, it's a business, and Mahomes back. Oh, and the sack.
They got him.
That's a big sack for Tampa Bay. They've been looking for that for a while.
And that's number 58, Shaquille Barrett from Colorado State University, which is about 10 minutes away from my house. He was a longtime Denver Bronco, won a Super Bowl with us in Super Bowl 50.
Wow, and look at the second effort on Barrett, bouncing through his defender here. Man, that was an effort.
Jack Barrett's one of my favorites. It's cool seeing someone I saw as a younger kid, too.
That was a great move.
Mahomes back to pass. Throws it up.
And an intercepted by Tampa Bay.
Play. What a play. That was incredible. They tipped the ball from the receiver, and then the safety came up and caught it. And I think it's number 31, Antoine Winfield Jr. with the reception. Interception, Tampa Bay. There was holding on the offense. That's declined. First down, Tampa Bay. There's your first turnover of the game, folks. And it goes on Patrick Mahomes himself. And now, Tampa Bay and Tom Brady can go for the kill shot.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a party in Tampa tonight.
28-9, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady gets the ball at his own. Kansas City's 35.
Wait till you see what just happens, Arcade.
Tom Brady's got Kansas City in the scope, and he's ready to pull the trigger.
That's not what I said, Greg. Greg's saying, not saying break the law, just don't get caught, man. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's not talk about Hitler, though. Let's leave him out of this.
Yeah, that's bound to come back on me, so, yeah.
I get your point. It's just YouTube doesn't like certain things, and they're not going to like that.
Yeah.
YouTube can be an angry bitch, if you know what I mean.
They're just absolutely destroying KC. I can't believe what I'm seeing here, says Greg. Well, I think Billy kind of seen it a little bit beforehand.
I didn't see this kind of thumping. Like I thought you can never doubt Tom Brady. And all week long, Tom Brady's looked focused and ready to go. And Kansas City's looked like they're partying. And I want to point one other thing out because of COVID. Kansas City did not show up to the Super Bowl site till yesterday afternoon. Usually teams are there weeks in advance.
Oh, I didn't realize it wasn't until yesterday. That is
Kansas City showed up
huge.
yesterday.
That's huge.
So, you put all this together, and now we're getting a home game for Tampa Bay. Kansas City flew across the United States yesterday. And we're getting a surprise result where I wish I would have put money on Tampa Bay. I'm mad at myself.
Yeah, and, it's funny. The last time Tampa Bay was in the Super Bowl, it was 2003 or 5, I believe. But it was a rout against Peyton Manning.
No, it was Tampa Bay versus Oakland Raiders.
Oh, Oakland, 55-10.
Yeah, they've only made it to the Super Bowl twice. This is their second time. But Oakland had a all-world offense. They had Tim Brown and Jerry Rice, a receiver. Charlie Garner, Pro Bowl running back. Just like Kansas City has tonight. And the Tampa Bay defense beat the hell out of them.
Yeah.
And it's not so much the defense, really. It's Kansas City's defense is getting dominated. Mahomes has only had the ball for like 5 minutes of this game.
Well, and I mean, the Chiefs are getting exposed right now. A lot of things are getting exposed, and I mean, this could make the next 5 to 10 years in Kansas City really long because you have such a huge percentage of your salary tied up in Patrick Mahomes. I want to say he's making like $35 million a year.
And like I love the comment from who was it? D. Brown. Tom Brady doesn't need New England. Yeah, this just shows that it was Tom Brady, not Bill Belichick.
Wow, and there's Brady again.
Leonard Fournette's
Brady and Fournette.
He's been dominating the second half, Mike.
Damn.
But then I love that point that Tom Brady doesn't need. Look what Belichick did without Brady. Had a losing season. Look
That's
what Brady
true.
did without Belichick.
And look at Brock Elder. I didn't realize the Lions were playing tonight. I haven't done hockey, Rect.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I'm not a big fan of hockey on TV. I haven't tried to watch it on TV in a while, too, but once you've watched live hockey, it's just so much different watching it on TV.
Yeah.
And here's Fournette.
Nice. You see that little movie did on that?
Yeah.
That was beautiful. And they're still keeping their game plan, Mike. They're running the ball. They're using the clock. They're wearing down the defense.
And I got to say, it's almost like history repeats itself, too. It's like, it's Tampa Bay's next time in the Super Bowl since the last time, and Fournette's running like Warrick Dunn tonight. He really looks a lot like Warrick Dunn out there.
I'm just flabbergasted. A big bravo to the coaching staff of the Buccaneers. They're calling one hell of a game. Ronald Jones is in now for Fournette, 2nd down and 4. Ball to Jones. He runs it up the middle right at the first down. If it's not, nope. Just short. It'll be 3rd and inches. And the clock is just ticking away, Mike, like sand in the hourglass. So are the days of our lives.
Yeah. Rex says my score says 0-0. It looks like it says 28-9 to me.
Yeah, it says 28-9 on mine.
You might be way behind. Maybe you accidentally hit something.
Yeah, go ahead and click it, and then click the live button when you click on the screen, Rex. Rect, I guess is your name, Rect?
Yeah. All right, 3rd and 1 here for Tampa Bay.
Pitch out to Ronald Jones. He's going to get the first, but barely. Kansas City almost stopped him, but first down, Tampa Bay.
And he got out of bounds, though. They have been doing a good job of running the clock down, but he didn't. The clock is still running. I thought he was out.
It doesn't matter if it's not in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes or less to go. The clock will always run no matter what. And the only time the clock doesn't run is on an incomplete pass. But for out of bounds to count, it has to be under 4 minutes in the 4th quarter.
Is that always been the case?
They changed that like 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought I was hallucinating for a minute. I was like, I'm sure that wasn't always the case. Brady back for the end zone.
Oh, just overshot his intended target there. Whoever
Wow,
88 is.
that play
We
looked
haven't seen him
really
tonight.
rushed, though.
Tom Brady was trying to throw it to their fourth-string tight end there, showing off. Someone we didn't even heard of tonight. Just out of reach. He almost had him.
Yeah, almost changed that
Almost
guy's
had him.
life. Fourth-string tight end catching a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady's like Oprah, looking to change people's lives tonight.
All right, ball on the 19. So worst case scenario is Tampa Bay has to settle for a field goal, but that's Kansas
Brady
City's
back,
goal
always out of bounds.
now. That was a good effort by Godwin. I think his
Wow,
butt came down out of bounds though.
that would have been a huge reception.
Right?
Yeah, that's not even in college though.
It's almost in bounds. It was damn close.
Stupid center, says RKKS. Far too late. I must have missed it, but who we got on co-commentary tonight? Oh, sorry, it's Billy Hughes.
All right, 3rd and 10, still on the 19. 3:33 to go. Oh, bad snap.
Oh, fumble.
Over the head of Brady. They might barely still be in field goal range, but it's going to be a longer field goal for sure now. The first pretty big mistake from Tampa Bay tonight, and that was a horrible snap.
Yeah, that's
right
a big that's a big break for Kansas. That might keep Kansas City. That might keep them in the game.
It was really high snap. Wow. Brady was smart though. He didn't try to pick it up and run. He just jumped on it. Man, I'm just going to take my leg right here. All right, 4th 24. Ryan Suckup out for the field goal attempt. It's going to be a 52-yarder. Snap down, hold is good, kick is up. And it is good. Long field goal for Suckup. He's not really known for his distance. He's more accuracy closer in.
All right,
But we have a
52
good
yards.
score. It is now Tampa Bay 31, Kansas City 9, 2:46 to go in the third quarter. 22-point lead, Mike. Oh, here's the new preview for Coming to America 2. You remember this first one, right?
Oh, yeah. Can't forget that.
Wow. What year did the first one come out? Like 87, 88, something like that?
Yeah, 87 sounds right. Somewhere in there.
Huh.
All right, and there's our picture of Billy with his trophy, with his trivia trophy there.
I really hope they don't ruin the Coming to America 1. I hope it's hard with that big of a gap to have a good sequel.
Man, it's been a long time since Eddie Murphy's done much, but man, he looks like he's still 35. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, Kansas City. Oh, change the score, Mike.
Oh, yeah, 31. And then I'm going to take this opportunity to take a quick restroom break.
All right. Refresh, and in 5 seconds, I'll throw out a trivia question because it's been a while. Man, Mila Kunis is gorgeous. She's got them eyes. You know what I'm talking about, boys? She's got them bedroom eyes. Anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre won one Super Bowl and one Super Bowl only. What team did he defeat to win his one Super Bowl victory? Brett Favre won one Super Bowl. What team did he defeat to win his one Super Bowl victory? Brett Favre. One Super Bowl. Who did he beat? One Super Bowl win. Let me say that. He went to 2, but he only won 1. No, he lost to the Broncos. The Broncos beat him in that one, but which one did he win? He won his other appearance in the Super Bowl. Who did Favre beat to win his only Super Bowl? No, it was not the Steelers. Look at D. Brown's last comment and think about what he's talking about. That should help you get the answer.
It took me a while to realize what you meant by Tampa Bay, because I expected you to either say Chiefs or Buccaneers.
Oh, Buccaneers, yeah.
And then I was like, who the fuck is Tampa Bay? Oh, the Bucs.
They're looking for an answer. Who did Brett Favre defeat for his only Super Bowl?
Did you see? So I saw something on Twitter saying that. What happened to your head? Did you hit your head?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told you about that, I think.
No, you didn't tell me about that.
Yeah.
What? Did you fall?
Yeah.
Brock Ellery, 3 strikes, but this time it works. New England, you're correct, sir. It was the Patriots in 1996.
Is this your friend commentating?
Yeah, that's Billy. That's my daughter in the background.
Oh, hi, Billy.
Hey. All right, we're back to action, guys.
All right, so Brock got that one?
Yeah.
All right. Mahomes back. Mahomes being chased out of the pocket again. Oh, wow, he's going to throw a bomb. So close.
Gotta see what the penalties on these. Mahomes pointed at Tampa Bay.
Shit. It was like 3-7 last time I looked at it. Poor Kentucky. Kansas. Poor Chiefs.
You know,
You're gonna take
Midwest.
that.
Okay. All right. I'll be done after the game.
And I say, just come down and hang out when it's over. I'll probably start in and out.
Okay.
This is the most Irish bottle I've ever seen.
Wow. He was holding him the whole way there. Yikes. All right. 1st and 10 on Mac, first down.
Adrenochrome.
What?
Oh, sorry. I was just reading a comment from King James there. Adrenochrome.
Little dump off to Edwards Hilaire there. 2nd and 5. Was that your wife or your daughter?
That's my daughter.
I didn't know who I was saying hello to. Did she dye her hair? Is that why I didn't recognize her?
Yep.
Okay. That's why.
Yeah, she's having fun with the different colors. She's had purple and pink and. Oh,
Right
nice
up the
run
middle,
there.
Edwards Hilaire. I don't know if you have time to run the ball. I guess it's still 3rd quarter, yeah. And that's been doing the best for him, but I would be going and gunning for the
Well, yeah, and I think you don't have time to run the ball and then take 25, 30 seconds to get set for your next play.
Going to the 2-minute offense permanently now because you need 3 scores. You need at least 2 touchdowns and then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion just to tie the game right now. All right, 1st and 10, ball's on the 42. Mahomes back in shotgun. Drop back. Scrambles out of the pocket, throws across the middle. Almost intercepted again. In and out of the defender's hands. We got another flag down. Let's see. There could be defensive holding once again.
Oh, false start.
False start. They let the whole play go, and it was a false start?
Yep.
Come on.
Amateur hour here.
Brock says you should do the navy blue neon green next.
All right, I'll let her know.
Does he mean like 2 hair colors? Like 1 on each side?
I think so, yeah. She's got black and green going now, so yeah.
All I saw was the black side then. I didn't.
Oh, she's got the green. So she's got the green going on the other side. She got like a split thing.
Okay, that makes sense then. I got you.
Mahomes back. Wow.
Nice coverage. Jumped right in front of Kelsey.
And yeah, I totally agree with you on that 2-minute offense too, because it's like if you're going to mix it up for Kansas City, you're going to try and get the runs and stuff. Now you want to run a lot quicker patterns right now. You're giving Tampa Bay way too much time to think about what you're doing.
I agree. Try to keep them on their toes the best you can. If keep the same players, wear the people out that are out there so they can't substitute, that kind of stuff. Arcade says, just made some craft beer, battered French fries, delicious.
Oh, beautiful pass. They needed that.
And it's Tyreek Hill. So they're craft beer, battered French fries. That's a lot to say, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Arcade Chaos was just saying he was making some of his own a homebrew beer, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He was saying that yesterday.
All right, guys. It's a call to the chat. What's everyone drinking tonight? I have to drive later on tonight, so I'm drinking water. I'm a loser. But Mike's got some Bud Light seltzer. What's everyone else got?
Oh, nice pass from Mahomes.
Another first down. Let's run the line now. Let's see how quick they get to the line, Mike.
Yeah, Tampa Bay's they're just making they're making Kansas City really work for everything though. Everything is labored.
Kansas City, you got to get at least one more playoff before the quarter ends here. It's another 30 seconds in between plays. I mean, come on, guys. Last play of the third quarter coming up. Mahomes drops back to pass.
Plenty of time.
Scrambles.
Wow.
Pass, he'll get through his target. And that's how the third quarter is going to end. Who would have picked this out? At the end of 3, Tampa Bay 31, Kansas City 9, and now we'll go to the chat. Brock is drinking Jaeger. PBR drinking is, I can't pronounce that, but it says Scotch after it. Greg Brinstone's got to play DJ at a school or something like that. OJ, orange juice for Greg. Thought he was saying he's got to be a DJ in the morning. I was like, all right.
Arcade says Tom Brady sold his soul for rock and roll because he is too damn good.
Mike, you can answer this question. YouTubers can get punished from second party comments?
They can. There's YouTube withdrew a little bit, but they made some comments at the beginning of the year that that YouTubers could actually be banned and would be responsible for comments, from second-party comments and from super chats, because apparently on some channel people were putting racist comments with super chats behind them, and for a while they were actually holding content creators liable, which is complete bullshit.
Yeah, it's a real thin line that they're walking right now, YouTube, but they're getting so much bullshit from the Karen generation too. So I know, like during last year, I know Mike got some information. They didn't want anyone to say the word COVID on anything YouTube.
I got cut. Well, I got a stream cut. If you remember, I think you were on that one.
Yeah, they didn't want it in the chats. They didn't want the people on YouTube saying it on their videos.
Yeah,
but that was the banned word. That's why we always said the Tony Khabib virus, because they were just drilling that. No, can't say that word. I hope we're not going to get in trouble for talking openly about it right now.
That's BS, he said. I think they backed off of that a little bit. One thing I will say, the last year is YouTube has been a lot better about communicating. I mean, they still don't give up the secrets of the algorithm, or which changes all the time, stuff like that. But they are trying to give us a little better idea of what we can get in trouble for. I do have some tools that I don't use. I mean, I leave the chat completely open. I don't censor anything. Now, you can censor down to the word, different words that just won't come up. You can make it to where you have to approve every comment, which would just be a nightmare for us. But I just leave it completely open. And I also leave it, you can make it to where top comments come up first or all comments. Yep. And I always keep it on all comments because, for one thing, that would screw up our trivia.
The thing about Poirier and McGregor getting cut short, no one cut Mike's stream. His internet failed.
Oh, yeah, that was an internet thing.
Yeah, it was just bad timing. But also that same night, ESPN had a hell of a time. A lot of people didn't get their pay-per-view until the co-main event. They didn't have anything until then.
Well, there were actual fighters shouting out, criticizing ESPN.
Kelsey just caught the ball across the middle for a first down. Kansas City's knocking on the door now. They're almost to the 10.
Yeah, nice reception there from Kelsey. This has been the problem with Kansas City, though, is the red zone.
Edwards-Helaire nowhere. They did rush to the line finally, though, if you saw that, Mike.
Yeah, besides the turnover, though, that's the entire story of this game is the red zone. Tampa Bay's been able to convert, and Kansas City hasn't.
Yeah, because it should be 31-21 if Kansas City got the 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And this would be a whole different story if it was 31-21.
Absolutely.
All right. 2nd and 9, ball's on the 11. Coming up 14 minutes to go in the game. Mahomes in shotgun, which he always is. Drops back to pass, scans the field. Here comes the pass rush. He gets away from it. Slides to his right, looking down the field.
Oh, nice moves. Oh, my goodness.
In and out of the hands of number 11, Demarcus Robinson. Mahomes almost bought enough time to steal a touchdown there. Robinson drops it in the end zone. 3rd and 9 coming up.
How frustrated are you if you're Mahomes right now?
Right off his hands. I mean, it would have been a tough catch. Still hit him in the hands, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as much as he can extend himself. I'm not sure how catchable that pass was even for him, but yeah, it was very close.
All right, 3rd and 9. Mahomes in shotgun. They got trips to the bottom. They're going to move Tyreek Hill out. Mahomes back, scrambles, drops back again. Drops back again.
Wow.
What is he doing?
That's got to be thrown in the grass. Oh, my goodness, he almost had a touchdown.
My. Did he catch that? Tell me he did not catch that.
I think he did, but he did not have his feet in bounds. I'm not sure if he caught it, but he definitely wasn't in bounds.
That was damn near impossible to call play by playing that play because Mahomes just kept spinning in circles. Someone would get close to him on the rush, he'd spin in a circle.
Wow. Did they not call throwing in the grasp anymore, though? Because that's about as throwing in the grasp as you can get.
Yeah, he was completely wrapped up, and they still let him get away with it.
I never see that called. And look at the tip there by Tampa.
Great effort. They're going for it on 4th down. He might call timeout.
I think you kind of have to right now. They might be trying to just get him to jump, though.
Mahomes saying they were supposed to reset the play clock. And it looks like they're going to charge Kansas City with timeout. That's big. Kansas City needs all 3 timeouts to try to get an extra possession later. You do never want to.
They might take that back. We'll see.
Nope.
They're not.
You never want to use your second half timeouts, especially if you're behind.
Wow.
That's pretty much an extra possession if you have all 3. All right, folks. Game reset. 31-9. Tampa Bay. 13.
Do or die time, says Greg. Yeah, it really is.
4th and 9 coming up for Kansas City. They're at the Tampa Bay 11. I'd say 50% chance this could be the ball game if Kansas City does not get a first down or a touchdown. This is
definitely the biggest play of the game.
By far. Here we go. Mahomes is calling out the pressure. He moves on line a little bit to the left. Back in shotgun. There's the snap.
Oh,
looks
the
like
rush.
Mahomes is scrambling. He's all the way back to the 35. On the run, he throws it.
Oh, my God! Wow, I thought he had that.
And it's a turnover on downs. Kansas City turns the ball over.
Wow.
Dude, he was falling to the ground and threw it 30 yards, Mike. Look at that.
Yeah, the fact that he got that out was amazing.
He was falling flat forward, and right before he hits the ground, he throws the ball, perfect spiral, 30 yards, and almost gets a touchdown. Incredible athletic ability on Patrick Mahomes.
So I was going to ask you this question before that throw a little while back. How much of this performance do you think is because of Tampa Bay's defense, and how much of it do you think is Patrick Mahomes not playing like Patrick Mahomes?
It's not Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's had some. Look at this whole drive. The pass rush was getting to him every one. He had to run 20 yards backwards just to get a chance to throw the ball. The offensive line is starting to fail for Kansas City, and I can't diss Kansas City. I got to give props to the Tampa Bay defensive staff. They're the ones winning the game.
Yeah, this pass rush has been amazing, and yeah, I agree that offensive line.
The red zone defense from Tampa Bay tonight is what's winning them the Super Bowl. Their red zone defense has been perfect.
Yeah, and that offensive line for Kansas City, they're going to have to deal with that for a long time because they tied up so much money in Mahomes' contract, too.
Look at that, Mike. Tampa Bay's held them to 3 field goals in the red zone and now a turnover on downs. They're 4 for 4 in the red zone tonight, stopping Kansas City from getting in the end zone.
Yep, and Brock says Tampa D has dominated all night. Completely agree. Mimi says it's KC's offense and defense.
It's Tampa Bay's red zone defense, and then Kansas City's linebacker core. The linebacker core from Kansas City needed to play big tonight, and they just didn't show up at all.
Yeah, Tampa's definitely beat them on both sides of the ball.
The linebacker core from Kansas City's in charge of stopping Gronkowski and stopping the run. And what has Tampa Bay done all night? Gronkowski's gone off, and they ran the ball down Kansas City's throat.
What happened to Andy Reid? D. Brown
Andy
saying
Reid's an offensive coach.
Could be suffering because of what happened with their coach.
Oh, yeah, their linebacker coach is Andy Reid's son. You're right. And he's not there because he got drunk and almost killed 2 kids. You're so right.
Oh, I didn't even hear about this entire story.
Yeah, Andy Reid's son, Britt, is the linebacker coach for Kansas City. I totally forgot this. And he got in a 3-car accident where he hit 2 parked cars and injured 2 kids, and one of the kids was injured severely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And Andy Reid's son that was driving is in the hospital. He's hurt.
Not good.
I totally forgot he was the Chiefs linebacker. Here I am dissing the linebackers, and they don't even have their coach. It makes perfect sense now.
Rob Iman is asking, $64,000 question is, will Mahomes have a Super Bowl hangover? Well, he didn't this year.
I don't think so. I think he's a once-in-a-lifetime talent. He's the best quarterback in the game and will be for the foreseeable future, depending on how good Trevor Lawrence will be.
He is very good.
But you can never have a perfect season. It's just so hard to do.
Well, you looked at it almost happened with the Patriots, and then they win every single game, get all the way to the Super Bowl, and lose to the Giants by a point in the Super Bowl.
And I'm starting to agree with the chat, Mike. I think this might be over, man. I don't think there's going to be enough time for the Chiefs to score 3 times.
It's going to be very difficult. 12 minutes? Yeah.
Tampa Bay's still collecting first downs running the ball. They're just eating away at the clock.
And you need at least 1 2-point conversion in there, too.
Correct. So it's even harder.
And that's a 2-point conversion without missing one, so.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Tampa Bay's got the ball, 1st and 10. Another run up the middle for.
Oh, wow. Just not to be denied. Yeah. Power running.
It looks like Kansas City's defense is about to break completely, Mike. This is getting close to being thrown in the towel.
I agree.
Who would have thought we'd be saying that about the Chiefs? I thought it was going to be the other way tonight. I thought we'd be saying, man, Tampa Bay's done. They have no chance now, and it's the Chiefs that are done.
And Rex says, Reed's oldest son, Garrett, who had suffered from drug addiction for several years and served time in prison for various crimes, was found dead from a heroin in 2012. Oh, I didn't know that. I'd never heard that, actually.
Yeah, it's his son, Britt, is the one that just got he's going to get a DUI. They're waiting to see how bad the kid's hurt before they put charges on him.
Oh, wow.
But Britt Reed is the linebacker coach that's in the hospital. He was driving drunk like 5 days ago. That just shows you guys,
man,
if you're going to drink, with all the technology we have, get an Uber. Or if you don't have money, walk home.
Well, especially a guy like that, he definitely doesn't have the excuse of not having money. That's just entitlement.
Yeah. He put children's lives at stake. I have no sympathy for him. None.
Because, I mean, I've taken an Uber from around here, and like we said, we're a little bit out of the city. But like me and young David going to a hockey game in the city over, it's a decent ways out. At most we've ever paid for an Uber, it was always under $20.
Yeah, if anywhere like to the next city over from my house, it costs like $17 to get there.
Yeah.
That's it. And then you tip your driver like $5. Like, if you don't have an extra $22 to get home, you shouldn't be drinking at the bar.
Yeah, Rex, I have drunk a couple times. It is very stupid. Yeah,
at least you recognize it now, and you're not going to do it again. I support you in that.
And yeah, I got to give you credit for for admitting it too, and admitting and saying that you're not going to do it anymore.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure all of us have known someone that's been affected by drunk driving. So.
Yeah, my great grandmother actually got ran over and killed by a drunk driver.
Yeah.
It was I never knew her, so it's just a story like I heard growing up. But yeah, I guess she was just crossing the street and drunk driver was way out of control. It had gotten away with it several times in the past.
Damn. All right, 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. Another big run, Mike. It's been run, 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 run. I know we missed a couple plays, but it's been nothing but runs from Tampa Bay, and they're all the way to midfield now, driving the ball down. They're going to try to score again. They're going to try to put an exclamation on this Super Bowl. This is so impressive. And it really hasn't been Tom Brady. It's been the running game and Gronkowski. That's it.
Well, I mean, you got to give credit for Brady. You know, he does a lot of the call making at the line. You know, somebody had to pass that ball to Gronkowski twice. But yeah,
True.
Gronkowski's definitely our MVP right now.
Finally, Kansas City stops a run at the line. It's taken about 10 rushes in a row for them to finally stop them, which will set up 3rd and 2 at the 48-yard line, it looks like, 47.
Oh, I hear you, Rex, because I'm 57, so I have perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, well, it used to be a whole different game out there. I mean, I never did drink at the time, but I remember growing up in a small town, we had a place where we did, you know, they called it the Strip, and we'd go down there for drag races, and I will admit I definitely drag raced, but there was a lot of people that would be drinking 40s before they got in their cars. And I wasn't drinking, but...
And they didn't get it. It's now 4th and 1 at the 47. They tried to throw it deep to Gronkowski. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Mike, but I wanted to let everyone know what's going on. Brady dropped back and tried to throw a deep ball to Gronkowski and just barely.
Oh, he was caught there, though. Kansas City might have got away with one there. Look at the hold.
4th and short.
Look at the hold right before that, though. Did you see that?
True. And just like I thought, Tampa Bay is going to punt the ball. You just don't want to risk turning the ball over at midfield, even though it is only 4th and 1. They're going to punt the ball back to Kansas City. Right now, there's 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go. So Kansas City should get the ball around 8 minutes to go, down 22. It's a tall task, Mike, for them to come back.
I think Kansas City really got away with one on that hold, though.
He's going to call for a fair catch. So Kansas City's going to get the ball at their own 7. Not only are they out of time, they got to drive all the way down. 8:06 to go, 31-9, Tampa Bay.
And Rex says, I love that. MVP Gronk. Yeah, even if you're not a New England fan, I've never met anybody that's like, oh man, I really don't like Rob Gronkowski. I really hate that guy. Everybody seems to like Gronk.
Yeah, RK Chaos, I like Tampa Bay's backup tight end. He's pretty good. Yeah, Cameron Brate is legit. He's not as big. Like, Gronkowski's a huge tight end. So when you see Cameron Brate, he don't look very large, but he's fast, he's athletic, and he's actually an underrated blocker. He's really good. So I completely agree with your comment.
Brock Ellery talking about the $250 million choke. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd call Mahomes a choke, but yeah, I know he's got a huge contract. And we've talked about that enough. I think I'm going to look that up just out of curiosity at this point.
My damn laptop died again the minute I took out the charger.
Oh, damn. You must have an Apple.
No, I have an Asus laptop, but I think my charger's not charging it. It's lying to me. It's just giving it enough power to stay on when it's plugged in. So give me like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
I can't see the chat again. So if there's any questions for me, Mike, just let me know.
All right, I'll let you know. Up to $503 million Patrick Mahomes contract. Holy shit.
That is crazy high. Okay.
It says why Patrick Mahomes' contract worth up to $503 million is not as impressive as it first seems. This is from CBS Sports. Oh, okay. I feel so bad for him already.
Yeah, like $500 million is not as much. Okay, it's still $500 million though. Like, come on.
Yeah. 10-year extension is worth approximately $450 million. That's $45 million per year. Damn. And then incentives.
How many years is he into the contract now?
I think this is his second year.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you say how much is guaranteed out of the $450 million?
In the NFL, incentives are by no means a guarantee. He's got a contract for this year and next year. This year he's around 2 to 3 million. Next year he's around 25 to 27.
What?
I'm having a hard time following. Sorry, I'm
Doesn't
reading
make
somebody's quote and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
He makes 2 to 3 million? I thought you just said it was 45.
I think that's got to be incentives. I think the first year might have been just around 2 to 3 million because of cap space, and then it says the year after 27 million.
Big play across the middle of the Kelsey. Big throw. That's about a 35-yard gain right there on first down, Mike.
Damn.
But we're under 8 minutes to go.
So I think they're saying his contract is a little backloaded.
Okay. Well, cool. He's still making more. He threw $3 million.
Wow. And a sack. That's a sack there for Tampa Bay.
Shaq
Barrett.
Mike. Shaq Barrett. Remember that name, guys. He's legit.
Well, that's his second sack of the game. He's the only one that has one for Tampa Bay.
That almost looks like a coverage sack, really.
Yeah.
I've almost got the computer rebooted. 2nd and 18, coming up on 7 minutes left.
Damn. What can Mahomes do? Chased out of the pocket. Is he going to get it up? A drunk duck and no
Dangerous
reception.
across the middle. 3rd and 18 coming up. What is going on here?
Okay, Chaos says, down goes Frazier.
They called a foul, Mike. That might be a late hit. Or roughing the passer. Because Mahomes got up limping.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of money walking around in that meat wagon.
Well, if you remember, he got hurt in the Cleveland playoff game like 3 weeks ago.
He had a concussion, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't play the whole second half.
That's a 15-yard roughing the passer.
Jason Pierre-Paul got called for roughing the passer. You think it was, because he tackled him low? Did you see him get bent backwards there?
Yeah. Oh, he gets sandwiched from both sides there too, but I know that looks bad. You got a couple of guys in there, but I don't think there's anything egregious about that. I think it's just forward momentum.
You're not allowed to hit the quarterbacks below the knees. That's what the foul was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Automatic penalty when you do that. All right, 1st and 10. He's going across. There's Kelsey again.
Yep.
Kelsey's got to be getting close to 100 yards receiving.
Yeah, he seems to be the only guy catching anything for Kansas City.
He has 100. Oh, that's Mahomes. Yep,
117 yards for Kelsey, yeah. Him and Tyreek Hill are the only guys I can really think of catching much.
That was more of a throwaway.
Yeah. So, 43 years old, generally it wouldn't be a big question. Either way, does Tom Brady retire? Is this his last year, you think?
No, he already said he's going to come back and honor his contract. He signed a 2-year deal before this year, and he said he's going to play both years at least. He wants to play maybe to 45, he said.
Wow.
But he said win or lose, he's definitely coming back next year no matter what, though.
Oh, second effort here. Almost getting the first down for Williams.
They're running out of time. Mahomes is hurt. I don't care.
And he was just trying. I thought he was just trying to call a timeout, but the clock's not stopping.
He's limping. He can't walk without the limp, so that sack did hurt him.
Yeah. 0-8 on 3rd down passing for Mahomes. Who would have imagined that?
3rd and 1.
And here comes the pressure. He made it.
Tyreek Hill. That's the first pass for a first down tonight from Kansas City. and we're coming up on 5 minutes left to go in the game.
That's insane.
Kansas City needs 3 touchdowns in 5 minutes.
This one's over, and I'm too old for chat. Have fun, fellas. King James. All right, have a good one, King James. Did he catch that? I think he got it. Tyreek Hill.
Catch right at the 20. Tyreek Hill. I don't remember a game where Mahomes didn't throw for 300 yards. This is crazy.
Well, yeah, and if they would have started in this hurry-up offense a little earlier. What's the flag here, though? Oh, that really hurts. Holding on the offense.
That takes away that catch. It's now going to be 1st and 20.
Yeah, that was his first pass for a first down, wrecked. He was 0 for 8. 0 for 8 on third down passing up to that point.
Yeah. That was definitely holding. That was a good call.
Yeah. 110 yards and penalties for the Chiefs. And almost another interception.
But we're at that point in the game where they have to force the ball down.
Oh, definitely.
That was a hell of a play by the safety there from Tampa Bay to knock the ball up, though.
Yeah, it was. Almost had the end of the game there.
Yeah, if Kansas City doesn't score on this possession, game's over. 100%. I think it's over anyway, but that would definitely end it.
All right, 2nd and 20 for Mahomes in Kansas City.
There's a fan on the field.
Come on, keep the camera on the fan on the field. They're working hard, too.
We got a streaker.
You notice they did have the camera on him for a minute. I don't know if somebody said something to the cameraman or if he finally realized what was going on.
Yeah, because they're told not to show him.
Come on, I want a replay.
We're going to commercial break because we have to wait for the guy to get arrested.
Yeah. I mean, in the middle of a pandemic, should we really be arresting people for running on the field in Super Bowl? Can't we just give them a warning?
Is it worth it to run on the field?
Oh, I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's quite the penalty.
Yeah, what's this commercial, Mike? What is this, a car commercial?
I don't know. I think that was Sly, though. Wasn't that Sylvester Stallone?
There's Don Cheadle.
Yep.
This might be your Doge thing.
No.
Nope. It's Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, I know there's a Dogecoin commercial out there somewhere because somebody sent it to me. It was 1.5 minutes on the YouTube version, but
I must have missed it on the live broadcast because I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either, though. No, I just seen it because somebody had texted it to me, and it was on YouTube. It said Doge Super Bowl commercial, but maybe they decided to use some traction and made a video and called it a Super Bowl commercial on YouTube and never paid to have it during the Super Bowl.
I know if you pay for the commercials right after the clock hits 0 on the Super Bowl, the price goes down like 85%.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of people compete for those 30 seconds of commercials.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what a Super Bowl commercial costs now, but I know, like, over a decade ago, I heard it was $2 million.
Yeah. This looks like an alcohol commercial, too.
As it should be. Oh, no, was that phone? Oh, no, that was some website I've never heard of.
Yeah. Said smoothshopping.com or something.
Huh. I guess that's a good way to launch your business. Doge currently at 7 cents. Yeah, I've been watching it wrecked. That's what I bought it at, was 7 cents. So I haven't made any money yet.
Do you want to make any comments about Robinhood or no?
Yeah, I'd been thinking about that. They kind of had a disappointment. They almost became my first sponsor to be dropped. But they did reverse their. I'll throw it up later because we got back to the game. But they did reverse their decision. They're trading everything now, and you can't buy Dogecoin there.
Mahomes back to pass.
Oh, Mahomes big sack!
Oh my God, he fumbled, Mike.
Bring in the house. Oh, and that should be the game right there. Then
It's going to be like 3rd and 45 now. And Dominican Sue just got the sack.
damn.
3rd and 33 coming up. He got hit hard, too. Look at this hit. Boom.
All right, guys. Just like Robinhood screwed a bunch of people out of money in the whole Reddit thing, Mahomes just got smashed into the ground there. No, still holding it down for Robinhood. If you want a free stock from you can still use our code to get a free stock at any time. It's a random stock, and worth as little as $6, and it could be an Apple stock, though. It could be a lot of things. It's a random game on there, and they are, as far as I know, they're the only actual stock brokerage that trades crypto. So use that code. You can get a free stock at any time, and you can buy some Dogecoin.
This is the game, Mike. 4th and 10.
All right, 4 minutes left in the game. Patrick Mahomes, all the weight on his shoulder. Let's see.
Pass rush is
86,
getting
96 unabated. Oh!
Incomplete turnover on downs.
Broken up, and the defense, who's been the MVP. You know, the MVP of the game really maybe should be Tampa Bay's defense, but there's a flag on the play. So do I, Rect. That's what I bought it on earlier. What happened? Oh, there was a penalty after the play.
Yeah, he was taunting on Tampa Bay's defense there and tried to go space. Watch.
I'm sorry. Should that really be a penalty? I think he earned that.
All he did was give the guy a peace sign for those who aren't watching. He put the peace sign up.
Yeah, it's like, if you're really going to get that upset over a taunt, don't get burnt on the play. That's my answer to that. And I love how the commentators are acting like it's so egregious. We don't endorse this. It's like, grow up, man.
I'm calling it, Mike. Tom Brady is a 7-time NFL champion. This game is over.
Wow, and if there was any question as to who the GOAT was before tonight, which I don't think there was much, I think Tom Brady closed the door on the discussion.
The upset has happened. It's all academic at this point. Tampa Bay's going to run the ball a couple times. Kansas City's going to call a timeout. We do not know the final score. Kansas City can still get the ball back. But it would be the biggest comeback in the history of sports if Kansas City pulls this off. You would need a turnover immediately.
Well, maybe we should have some trivia then.
You got one, Mike? I put my list down, and I'm trying to hold the laptop right now.
Oh, sure, yeah. Everybody refresh your browsers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give everybody a second in case they're caught behind a commercial. All right. Before even Aikman, before Brady was in the GOAT conversation, this 4-time Super Bowl champion was pretty much thought of as the GOAT. Spent time in San Francisco and Kansas City.
Nice.
And I'm not sure if I should give that to Auburn Slim or not. I think he was just answering something. Brock Ellery, Joe Montana.
I'd give him each a point, Mike. Just do it that way.
All right, Auburn Slim and Brock Ellery.
You know, Tom Brady's, the person he always wanted to be was Joe Montana.
Yeah, that's true. Well, he passed him. He passed his legend.
Yeah. Because Tom Brady is actually from the Bay Area.
And that puts Brock, Auburn, and Sam all in a three-way tie at 2 apiece.
Nice. Good job, guys. We'll throw another quick one out there. I know off the top of my head. Who was the MVP of the Super Bowl the last time Tampa Bay won? Who was the MVP of the Super Bowl last time Tampa Bay won? It's not a household name. I'm just going to give you that hint. Who won the MVP in the Tampa Bay's first Super Bowl victory?
He did cash in on it, though.
Yes, he did. We'll see if anybody knows this old school question. It was not Derek Brooks.
Good guess, though.
Who was the MVP last time Tampa Bay won a Super Bowl? Or the only time Tampa Bay's won a Super Bowl until tonight.
I was not John Lynch either, not Mike Allstott.
John Lynch is getting way closer. Way closer.
But man, yeah, what a great defense that was. Forget about Derek Brooks, too. Derek Brooks, John Lynch, Warren Sapp, Anthony McFarland. And the guy that was the MVP wasn't one of the marquee names on that defense.
Right. Give you guys another 30 seconds because otherwise you probably would have Googled it by now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm calling time limit draw. Mike, give him the answer.
Dexter Jackson.
Oh, wait, Sam got it right when you were saying it.
Oh, yep, right Sam 302 got it. That's 3. Sam takes the lead.
We got to give the other two guys a chance to catch up, though.
Yeah,
you got another
3
one
for Sam.
All right, I got one.
All right.
Defensive-led Baltimore Ravens beat the New York Giants in a lopsided Super Bowl. Who was the starting quarterback for the Ravens in the Super Bowl where they defeated the New York Giants? Who was the starting quarterback for the Ravens in the Super Bowl where they beat the Giants? And I believe that was in like 2001, 2002-ish.
Would you say he was the worst quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl?
I would, and it's not Hasselbeck.
No, Hasselbeck.
I'll give you a hint. Yeah. I'll give you a hint to who the Ravens quarterback was. He has ties to the Buccaneers.
Yep. Oh, you knew Cheadle in college, huh? Wrecked? That's awesome.
There it is, Twin Dilfer.
Oh, yep, Sam 302 goes up 4. That's 4 for Sam.
Tampa Bay just went for a long pass, missed it. They're going to punt the ball back to Kansas City. 3:41 to go, but Kansas City has used all their timeouts now.
Oh, Auburn Slim he had it, but right behind Sam. Yep, that's 4. And just like Tampa Bay's closing the door on that game, Sam's starting to close the door on trivia.
All right. Let's throw out another quick one here. Who scored a rushing touchdown for the Chicago Bears versus the New England Patriots in 1985 instead of Walter Payton? Who scored the rushing touchdown in 1985 for the Bears instead of Walter Payton? Very famous Super Bowl play.
Oh, no room there for Hill. Tampa Bay's defense shutting him down one more time.
Walter Payton got very angry that this guy got to run the ball in the Super Bowl instead of him.
I don't believe it was Gale Sayers.
It was not. Brock got it. The fridge.
Yep.
William Perry.
Refrigerator Perry. That's who I thought it was. Yeah.
All right, Mike, your turn to throw one out there because now Brock's catching up.
All right. Who was the running back for the Seattle Seahawks against the New England Patriots when the Seahawks had 1st and goal, and Seattle decided to run it. And New England ended up getting an interception that finished the game. Who was the head running back?
They passed it instead of running it with this running back.
Oh, yeah, they passed it instead of running. Yep, there it is. Brock Ellery gets it. Marshawn Lynch.
So I think Sam and Brock are tied at 4, correct, Mike?
You're correct.
All right. All right. What was the winning play for the Patriots' first Super Bowl victory? Who did it, and what was the play that won the Patriots their first Super Bowl? What player and what was the play that won the Super Bowl for the Patriots, their first one? Vinatieri kick. He's got it that quick. Brock's in the lead, Mike.
Brock Ellery up to 5. Wow, that's 3 in a row for Brock, too.
And he's answering them immediately, so we're giving him softballs, I guess.
Bam, he says.
All right, I'll throw another one out so everyone knows. Who is the Steelers' leader all-time with wins in the Super Bowl at quarterback? Who leads the Steelers franchise in Super Bowl wins as a quarterback?
Yeah, that should be a speed test. There it is. Brock's got it.
Terry Bradshaw.
4 in a row for Brock.
I'm trying to get Sam some shots, but Brock is just murdering it now. Brock turned into the Buccaneers.
All right.
You got another one, Mike?
I got one. This bad boy wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys was a favorite target of Troy Aikman, but was almost more popular for his issues with the law and cocaine.
All right.
This Cowboys standout receiver and favorite target of Troy Aikman was in trouble with the law as much as he was credited on the football field. Yep, there it is, Brock Ellery, Michael Irvin.
That might be a TKO in trivia, Mike.
Yeah, that's 5 in a row and 7 altogether for Brock. That's a victory. I'm going to call this one.
All right, congrats, Brock. You have won Super Bowl trivia. When are we going to start the Trivia League back up? It's been so effing long.
I'm out cold. He says, yeah, I think I was kind of waiting to get a growth again because it seemed like we were getting less people in chat actually there for quite a while, and I think we've grown the community back up quite a bit, especially with trivia.
I got to say thank you to the diehards because every time you guys have asked us to do a Super Bowl or a football game, only 2 people show up, and tonight we had an okay viewers. So thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. And Mahomes, wow, almost a reception by a suit on the sideline there, but...
And for those of you that don't know, me and Mike are diehard NCAA basketball tournament fans. So be expecting coverage of the tournament.
Yes, March Madness coming up. And we didn't get it last year, so...
Nope. That was actually my first broadcast, was doing that with Mike.
That's right.
And remember how many viewers we had on that? We had like 5K.
Yeah, we had a lot for the selection for Selection Sunday.
Yeah, it's because we showed the show on YouTube. We didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
So that must not be copyright. Maybe we figured something out there.
Yeah, I'm sure you can put something out there to where you can show the pics as they're coming in.
Yeah. So.
What's up, Brad? Go throw it out there. It says I have a bonus question. You guys need to do hockey. I know nothing about hockey. Hey, thanks for coming in, Auburn. Appreciate it.
Yeah, if someone had a trivia question they wanted to throw out, go ahead. 2:07 left to go. 4th and 3 for Kansas City. As they're trying to just get a first down, and they get it. Looks like he's going to get to about the 14 there, DeMarcus Robinson. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to go. 31-9, Tampa Bay. Mahomes is just trying to get into the end zone, period, right now. It's a whimper and a hope right now.
Yeah, there's no 22-point play out there right now. He's just padding the stats for...
Who is worth more, Tom or Giselle? Giselle's worth way more. if they were going to sign a prenup, Tom would have had to sign it. Giselle is really, really wealthy.
Really?
Yeah, she's a top-rated supermodel for the last 15 years. And she had all those ads in the magazines and TV, and she's worth a lot of money.
Well, thank you, Robert. Yeah, this is not really my wheelhouse. Our wheelhouse usually MMA. Billy knows more about football than me.
That's why I offered to do it. I was really hoping people would tune in because it's always disappointing when we push away our regular day to do the football broadcast and no one watches. So I'm glad it worked out this time.
Absolutely. Gasell has double his net worth, $400 million. Yeah, I mean, if Tom had just played that, maybe that's part of the reason he's sticking around now and keeping such good care of himself, because now he's really getting those big money contracts.
Well, he took a pay cut for like 10 straight years so New England could sign other players.
Yeah.
He did it time after time. And I think he finally asked for a raise, and New England and Belichick got pissed, and he was like, "Are you kidding me? I've sacrificed like $300 million for you guys.
Oh, wow.
And you're mad because I want an extra $5 million finally? Because I'm 40? Come on."
Oh, I didn't realize that. Did you see Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor, Rose Namajunas in this commercial?
I appreciate Robert, but the true thing to think is thank my voice for not dying on me today. I was really worried I was going to lose my voice immediately, but it's held up pretty good. I mean, it's getting weaker, I can tell now, but I think I'm going to make it.
Well, you gave my voice some rest, not having to call every play.
That's why I offered. You did 2 days in a row already, so I got to, I got to chip in where I can. I would have helped out a long time ago. I just haven't had a voice, period. I can't help it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I know that there's been some times where your voice is hurting because you've been like, "Hey, you want to come on? Hey." Asked me like 10 times.
Yeah, there for a while when we didn't have events for a while during COVID, and then I could tell when I hadn't done it in a while, and then I tried to do a real long stream, and my voice was not holding up very well.
Yeah, and like also back in the day, like I said, like Wyatt was more available. I still had a voice, and Wyatt's been just doing his own thing lately, so it's been a little bit tougher to get the rest of the crew going, Like I haven't spoken to Wyatt in like a month now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I talked to him last week. We were actually supposed to do something with a video on Tuesday, and I had forgotten and double booked myself, so I got to get back with him. We're actually doing a video together.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wyatt goes back to the beginning days of this channel blowing up.
Yep, and we'll see if Holmes can at least get it in there once. Oh, interception.
Intercepted. Isn't that ironic?
Insult to injury.
There's no timeouts left either. There's only 90 seconds left to go. This game's over.
Yep, and Tampa Bay. Oh, they're pointing at the clock now. I like that.
The final score is going to be 31-9. Tampa Bay has won Super Bowl 55.
Yep, and Arcade Chaos, 1 interception for the road. Yep.
That was a good play by the defense there. If you see them, they both go up, and he tipped the ball to himself, the linebacker did, and got the ball. Look at Tom Brady. That's when you realize you've done it again, and there's no one. He has more titles than Michael Jordan now. Think about that.
Oh, wow, you're right.
He just passed Michael Jordan.
I didn't realize that. That's incredible.
I think only like a couple hockey players have like 8 or 9 titles, and then Bill Russell from the Celtics has 10. And then you got Tom Brady.
Well, you were talking about how New England didn't even make the playoffs, and Brady still wins another Super Bowl. I think now he's really going to get, his just due and the credit for how good he is.
I want to be the first to congratulate Tampa Bay on their second NFL championship. Congratulations to Mike Evans on his first career title, and Ndamukong Suh on his first title, and my boy Shaq Barrett on his second NFL title. And, of course, I think Gronkowski's got, 4 now? 5?
Yeah, I think 5.
Yeah, because he's been with Brady for a lot of them.
Yeah, I think this makes 5.
It's just a matter of time. I think 2 more snaps to go, guys. We're down under a minute, and Tom Brady's just kneeling the ball down. And there's another kneel down. 1 kneel down away from the game being official. 1 more to go. Patrick Mahomes looks like someone killed his dog. He looks like he's going to cry.
I mean, a lot of pressure on him.
Head coach Bruce Arians lost the Super Bowl with the Colts. I think he was the offensive coordinator back then. And he's going to win it tonight. There it is. It's over. Super Bowl 55 champion, Tampa Bay. Your final score, Tampa Bay 31, Kansas City 9. It's over.
Wow, and Robert, yeah, we talked about you coming on. We'll have to have you on sometime, and Brock Ellery too. And I haven't done it in a while because nobody was calling in before, but we'll have to have a show where we have some call-ins.
Impressive, incredible performance from Tampa Bay. They deserve all the credit. They beat Kansas City. Kansas City didn't lose it. Tampa Bay won it.
And it's really, I mean, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to Tom Brady too, because he's, you know, controlling the offense and everything. But a lot of credit goes to that defense.
Oh, of course. And the play calling from the coaching staff on defense it was perfect. Their red zone defense is going to go down in history as one of the best performances in the Super Bowl by a defense in the red zone.
Wow, and look at Brock Ellery breaking the piggy bank open. Thank you very much, sir. $40 super chat.
Matt, props. That's a really big tip there, Mike.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Brock.
And we've got the confetti on the screen right now, guys. The fireworks are going off. The family of the Buccaneers players and staff are all making their way down. And we're going to stay on until we can tell you who won the MVP. We'll know here in a couple minutes.
And imagine the parties in Tampa tonight. Man. Yep, 40 points scored and $40 chat from Brock Ellery.
All right, so Mike, Gronkowski MVP, Fournette MVP. Who gets it?
Oh, it's got to be Gronk. 2 touchdown receptions, yeah, and over 100 yards receiving, or somewhere around there, I imagine.
Yeah. All right, they're gonna go to timeout real quick, and then we'll have the post game show, which will give us the Super Bowl MVP.
Thank you, Mimi. Have a good night.
Fournette did pretty good too. He has an outside chance, but I do think Gronk is the favorite.
And they may give it to Brady, but I mean, I feel like if you throw 2 touchdown passes and they're the same guy, it's kind of got to go to the tight end.
And remember when that person asked how long the game was going to last? I hit it on the dot, by the way, when I said 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes since that question.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you did. Nice. And Mahomes in this commercial.
The Chiefs are going to be down that they lost this game, but I think they're going to make at least a couple more before Mahomes retires. They have so much talent. But the question is, how long will the Seahawks stay good?
Yeah, we're gonna have some issues now. We got a little bit of the same kind of issue that Kansas City has with that big contract with Mahomes. So we're giving a lot of our cap to Russell Wilson.
Yeah, but you do have a couple superstars on receiver though with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, Metcalf might be the best receiver in the league.
But the problem I see with the Seahawks is you guys haven't rebuilt your defense back up yet.
It's still the same standout. The same standouts from 2014 are the only
Bobby
2 guys
Wagner's
that are left
there, right?
now.
Is Bobby Wagner still in the Seahawks?
Yeah, Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright. That's all that's left over from that Legion boom.
Well, Richard Sherman's going to be a free agent again. I wonder if they would consider bringing him back.
I don't know.
I think he's like, 31 now? Sherman?
Yeah, I don't know. After that injury, he was really never the same, though.
Yeah, Metcalf was a beast in fantasy. You're right. And I can't remember who Mike passed on in fantasy. It might have been Russell Wilson.
I did pass on Russell Wilson.
Yeah, and you got hit by the Christian McCaffrey problem, though. It ruined your whole season.
Yep,
Right
I had Christian. Yeah, I picked him with my first pick.
It was like the year I picked Le'Veon Bell with my first pick was the year he sat out the whole season.
Yeah.
So I think you only had your first round fantasy pick for 3 games, right?
Yep, I think so. 2 or 3 games, not very long.
Yeah, because you were playing like the worst running backs in the league the whole season.
Oh, man, I was pulling all of my running backs off of the waiver wires because everybody was injured.
For people that know fantasy, Mike started Frank Gore like 6 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
That tells you how much problems he was having.
And I started
Frank
Adrian
Gore-
Peterson 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah, Frank Gore was averaging 27 yards a game. And that was actually a plus for Mike when that would happen.
Well, thank
It
you,
was a rough
Brock. I
one.
appreciate the kind words there, brother.
You still made the fantasy playoffs, which was, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I think I had a weak matchup there towards the end.
Yeah, you like backed into the playoffs somehow. You got destroyed, but
Yeah.
and if anyone's wondering, I ended up winning the league. Thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, it's time for the Verizon post-game show brought to you by, you got any more sponsors, Mike? Throw out that real quick.
Brought to you by the Super Chatters, PPR Street Gang, and Brock Ellery. Thank you for the Super Chats. And
There you
our premium members, also Brock Ellery, Greg Brimstone, Milton Nelson, PPR Street Gang, Arcade Chaos, and thank you to premium member and my co-host, Billy Hughes, for doing an incredible job on the mic tonight.
That's a nice, do you see the set they have on there right now? That's pretty nice.
No, I didn't. All my neighbors
They
are
just
shooting
took it
off
off.
fireworks, though. I can hear that.
Are they Tampa Bay fans?
They just want any excuse to shoot off fireworks.
Oh. Speaking of Mark Ingram, who said in the chats, he was recently cut by the Ravens. So I think he's going to be a nice pickup for someone to have a good backup running back this year.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because I still think he's got some good football left in him.
Oh.
The offseason's going to be interesting, though. I'm a huge NFL draft nerd. That's my favorite night of the year is the NFL draft. So I got that to look forward to in April.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We should definitely do an NFL draft.
It's such a big deal now. It's crazy how much that's blown up.
Oh, and
much
fantasy
watched-
football is, I mean, it seems like it's half of the reason people watch football during the regular season.
Oh, I know, and it's the eyes on the draft has actually increased people watching college football because
Yeah.
they want to learn the players that are coming up.
I just noticed I never changed from quarter 2.
Wow. Well, the game was pretty much over in the second quarter if you look back on it.
That's true.
I think there was only a field goal scored in the second half. There was. One by the Chiefs and one by the Buccaneers. There was only 6 points scored in the second half.
Huh.
That's crazy. It just shows the defense from the Buccaneers dominated. 3 points in the second half, 6 points in the first half, and then they were playing against one of the greatest offenses of all time.
Yeah.
Defense wins championships.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
Any comments on the Stafford Goff trade? I
Diehard
think
Lions
Detroit-
fan, unfortunately. Did that
I
throw
think
you
Detroit
off,
won that
Jared
trade.
Goff for Stanford? I was really surprised by that trade.
Well, here's the other part: is Detroit got 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick, and that might be it. But I think in the long run, Detroit's going to end up winning that trade. Stafford's on the opposite side of 30. Goff's a nice stopgap. I mean, Goff's played in the Super Bowl, so he's nothing
Yeah.
to sniff at. And then draft capital-wise, the Lions can really consolidate some talent now with multiple first-round picks the next couple of years. I think the Lions will come out as huge winners in the long run, but in the short term, Stafford could take the Rams to the next level. But in the long run, I think the Lions will get the win. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and I think anytime you take, good quarterbacks and you put them on new teams, I think you have a good chance of them, having a resurgence.
It's going to be the offseason of big quarterbacks changing places because you already got Stafford and Goff switching. Carson Wentz is supposed to be traded within the next week. And if he goes to the Bears, that means Trubisky's going to go somewhere else. And you also have the Deshaun Watson sweepstakes going on, where one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the game says he'll never play another down for the Texans. So someone's going to get him. And then it's also a quarterback stacked draft. So it's a big offseason with the quarterback position. It's going to be fun to watch.
Where do you think Watson goes to? Any ideas?
Honestly, I first, my opinion is the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are going to trade Tua and first-round picks to the Texans for Watson. And if you're the Texans, that's a win-win. You get a bunch of first-round picks, and you get Tua, who could end up being a good quarterback. He's only had 1 year. We don't know.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you get draft capital and a first-round pick from last year in Tua. So I think that might be the trade that happens.
Makes sense for Miami for sure.
Right. And Watson would want to play in Miami. Because if you're the Texans, you want a young quarterback and multiple first-round picks. Like at least 3.
Yeah.
So the only ones that have a young quarterback to offer back would be Miami or Denver with Drew Lock, or even like the Oakland Raiders with Derek Carr. It's going to be one of them teams that has a young quarterback that's not a superstar, but good.
Yeah. Oh, I see that. For sure, Box. Very well said to both of you. Very many great points on multiple ends of the spectrum. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
I would wish they had announced the damn MVP already.
Oh, yeah.
Taking forever. I think we're about ready, though.
I'm assuming that's what they're coming with right now.
Yeah. I think they've taken a while because the COVID stuff, it takes longer to set up the stage and stuff for the trophy presentations than normal
Yeah,
years.
that's true. I noticed how they just did the spacing and distancing. No,
oh, yeah.
no mask for the commentators here.
But that's the stage I was talking about. That one looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
The CB. There's old Boomer Esiason.
Yep.
Sure you guys remember
Bill
him.
Cowher.
Phil Simms. And that guy. I don't know him.
Not sure who that is either.
He definitely looks like the youngest guy on the stage, though.
Yeah.
Huh. And they're saying what we've said, guys, if you're not listening. They're saying Tampa Bay called the perfect game. They came in with a perfect game plan. They executed their game plan to a T. It was a beautiful, perfect performance by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All ways around. Offense, defense, special teams, and coaching. They knocked it out of the park.
Brock says, "How is Nate Burleson popular? Lions player not well known. I'm not even sure who that is, to be honest. So
Is that the other guy on the stage? Is that who that is?
Probably, since he's saying that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have no idea who he is.
Okay, so, yeah. I remember him a little bit from fantasy football. I think he played for the Lions and Vikings at one point. That's pretty much all I know. Here we go, Mike. Time for the presentations.
All right. Okay,
Vince
here is the
Lombardi
Vince Lombardi Trophy. Thank you for that, Brock.
And there's the world's most hated man, Roger Goodell. I don't know anyone that likes that fool. Have you ever been to Florida or anywhere near there, Mike?
No, I never have.
I've never gone east of Colorado. I've been to everything on the West
I have no
Coast.
interest in going to Florida. It's the only state I'm scared of.
Oh, really? Okay. So you go like Texas?
I've been to Texas, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Florida has like a 5% murder rate, solved murder rate. That's all I need to know.
Okay, then. I'm sold. Should we get a condo there together? All right. So now they just gave the Lombardi Trophy to the owner of the Bucks. I don't know who that is. I wish they'd show the name.
Must be the owner or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's either the owner, maybe this. Show the name, guys. Do your job, CBS.
Well, they gotta give the owner those credits.
Joel Glazer,
Joel Glazer,
owner and
yeah.
CEO chairman. Because remember, Bruce Glazer was the one that owned the team for the first one.
Yeah, and then
like
he's died since then.
Yeah. So that's I'm guessing that's his brother probably.
I think so.
Because he looks too old to be Glazer's son, so I think that's the brother.
Wasn't Burleson a Seahawk? Yeah, I believe he was, Dean Miller.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so too, yeah. Good call, Dean Miller. Yeah. That was correct. They might give it to Brady because he's on the stage.
They might.
They got to talk to the coach first.
Yeah. Well, and the owner, of course, they got to talk to him first because that's where they get their money. It's like those executive producers that never do anything on the movie. But they finance it.
All the owner did was put up the capital to start the team. They don't even need to put up their own money to pay the players because they make enough money in revenue every year.
That's true.
I wish I had $1 billion to start the team because it's always going to be a moneymaker. You don't lose money in the NFL. You need to win that Powerball, Mike, when it gets to $1 billion.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if that's the first thing I would think about doing, though, is buying an NFL team. They're pretty expensive.
Well, I'm stupid like that. I'll be trying to buy, like, the cheapest team possible, like the Browns or something.
I think I'll just buy, like, a stadium with an octagon, and then when we have issues in the chat, we'll just fly them out and have them fight in the octagon.
It would be cool to start, like, a feeder league for the UFC.
Yeah?
Like the LFA, you know?
Yeah.
They don't have a big one on the West Coast anymore.
No, I've always wanted to be part of like a smaller MMA league. I would definitely put my money on it if I had enough to invest in it.
Yeah, one that does like Oregon, Washington, California, Nevada.
And then I don't have to worry about my video being pulled if I own the league. Tom Brady, that is your MVP.
Tom Brady. That's a cop-out. I mean, whatever, but Gronk deserved it. So there's your Super Bowl 55 MVP, Tom Brady.
Now, I mean, I do have to give him a lot of credit. Yeah, I would have gave it to Gronk. But, I mean, that's the guy that has the ball every single play on offense. And 43 years old, amazing career.
All right, folks, that's going to be it from my end. I'll let Mike do his final goodbyes. But thanks for everyone that joined us tonight. It's been fun. I'll try to rest my voice up so I can help Mike more in the future. But thanks for joining us. Congrats to Brady and the Bucs. And I'll talk to you in a little bit here, Mike. Have a good night, guys.
Well, thank you, Billy. I appreciate it. Have a good one. All right, guys. And I'm going to end this out. Thanks so much for joining us. This week, like I said, again, thanks for Billy for the co-commentating and filling in my gaps of or lack of knowledge in football since we usually do MMA. And I'll see you guys on Saturday for Kamaru Usman versus Gilbert Burns and a great UFC card coming up Saturday. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Super Bowl champions. And until next time, as always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses later.